and welcome again to another episode of Dork Tales. Let's just make it... I'm not centered. I'm never centered. All right, hello, welcome to another episode of Dork Tales. I'm your Dungeon Master, Kelly, and today we are doing episode 2 of It Is Always Magical in Fandelia, a new show with some of my friends who are playing from across the country or even in the next room. Hi, honey. All right, so let's introduce ourselves from nearest to farthest to wherever you arest. So let's start off with our half-orc.
Oh, shit, that's me.
We're so on top of it today.
Okay, I've got too many characters.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
It is a Sunday.
Sunday fun day.
Well, it doesn't help that I was playing a Goliath last night. I'll be playing, like, a dwarf on Wednesday, and then a drow on, like, I don't know when.
It's your make-believe social life like the rest of us.
Oh,
We gotta get a chart
trying to
of the
keep
height of your
track of all of these
characters
characters is hard, guys. Like, come on. Anyways, I'm playing Corlin Jadefist,
What's your
the
name?
half-orc monk. What?
What's your name? Well, who are you?
Well, I hope they would know by now.
Okay.
But I'm Christine, if you haven't watched any of our other videos.
Okay.
I'm in most of them.
That's true. All right. And let's go to second nearest, our gnome.
Hello. Hi guys, I'm Hayden. I'm playing a gnome barbarian named Galatea Brookforth, and I love her. I'm really excited for today. I've been super hyped to jump back into this world with you guys, and Kelly's a great DM.
Thank you very much.
I love all these ladies. Yeah.
All right. So I guess our pixie is the next closest. I'm trying to remember my Canadian geography. I'm like, oh God, Ontario is near Canada.
You know, it's close to Canada.
It's close to Canada. It's close, but not quite.
Yeah, it only half counts.
I think your premier moved it further away from Canada recently. At least politically.
I mean, you know.
Oh no, I spilled my tea.
I'm Natasha. I'm playing Obsidia, pixie, assassin.
All right, and let's get cheesy.
Hey, I'm Alexa. I'm playing Cheesy Bree, the totally normal human. He's definitely not a firbolg cleric. Definitely not. I
Definitely
promise.
doesn't look like one either.
I mean, sometimes she might, but it's probably a trick.
And you can just do that whenever you want, right?
Yeah, I mean it's a spell, so it can be detected or countered or all of the things. But yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, so that's true. Yeah. Oh wow. TK Digiboy got spelled everybody's name right. Nice.
Hey,
Very fancy.
TK!
I mean, mine's easy because they named a tiny robot after me. So
True. And all right, so a little bit of background detail on this game. It's Always Magical in Fandelia is set in the country of Fandelia, which is a large, sweeping coastal country in the kind of northeast of the continent known as Argini, or Argini, if you're nasty. And it is set in the world of Ylos, which is kind of the home setting of all of the games we run on Dork Tales. It's a semi-satirical fantasy setting with some modern splashes, and more or less anything that gets introduced that fits the narrative in play gets added to canon. So if something sounds weird and but it sounds right, it gets added. So we kind of play it a little fast and loose and have some fun with it. So if you're just curious why we're not in like the Forgotten Realms or something, I don't want to have to think about where Drizzt is.
I mean, fair.
Yeah. Nice. Cool.
sorry, I just had someone creeping behind me.
Did you?
Very sneaky.
Very sneaky. So spoop. All right. So without further ado, why don't we hop right back in where we were? And let me just get a little window. 1 sec. Boop, boop, boop. And let's get some nice tavern music going here. How's everybody doing tonight? Or this morning? How's everybody
How
doing?
y'all doing tonight?
How y'all doing at noon or 6 p.m. depending on where you are?
Good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
What is time?
What is time?
I don't
Honestly,
need
not.
time. I have coffee.
Oh, I need to get my coffee.
Yeah.
All right, I'll wait till you get your...
everyone. Not
I-
D&D unless you're caffeinated or drinking.
That's kind of true.
Ideally both.
I mean, you know.
Just drinking shots of Bailey's the entire night. Kahlua.
Yeah, I think if it wasn't noon our time, I would probably want to drink for this one just because we go insane.
I mean, you know what? It's literally 5 o'clock somewhere.
But it kind of ruins the rest of my day.
And it's almost 5
Because
o'clock
I end up
here.
just not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like,
I'm like, I drank, it was my birthday yesterday. I'm like, gin and tonics that are blue?
might as well.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I got a blue gin that's like a West Coast thing, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna have purple drinks for my birthday.
I should have some blueberries and strawberries. I haven't had like daiquiris in a long time.
Ooh.
And I'm allowing myself carbs right now, so I can have them.
I'm like, I just like carbs. I started my day with toast and that.
Yeah.
I did too.
I just love bread.
I had
I'll go
toast
for a
with
long hike
seafood
with my
chowder.
dog
It
later
was very good.
with bread.
I enjoyed it a lot.
All right. So, without further ado, we enter in on the Absent Goose pub. A warm establishment with no restriction on who's allowed to enter so long as you cause no mass property damage or cast no fireballs. It's been a pretty raucous night, and as our heroines sit at the bar, regaling the otherwise bored satyr bartender with tales of adventures in the
Totally
mountain.
wasn't regicide.
Yeah, accidental regicide.
Totally wasn't. Not our fault.
Not a fault.
So you finish that story, and the bartender leans across the table, pours you all another shot. That's quite a story. She ruffles her eyebrows together.
Definitely made up. Certainly no truth there. Please do not check any news source.
You know, it's just shit happens.
Shit does happen.
Shit happens. Another
Skull.
shot, please.
She takes a long drink out of an earthenware mug that you can smell is mixed with some type of coffee and malt liquor mixed together.
Nice.
And, well, tell you what, the rest of the sods here are boring the hell out of me. I'll be back in a minute. If you want to tell me another one, the next round's on me.
Sure.
I mean,
That we can do.
we do have some.
Okay, but what can we say?
What can we say? It's just
What can we say?
Hi, what can I get for you?
we can
She moves
say
away.
anything we want, but it's what we should say.
Well, I mean,
What would be a good story though? Which one? We've got lots.
Was
But-
that time with no, but we should.
I'm not talking about the one with the crabs.
well,
Not
there
again.
was with the airships and I mean the giant cliff with the waterfall.
With the
There was that time with the goose, and her tavern's named after one.
Okay, but we.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did
but
not
I
like
feel
that.
like that's a little bit predictable.
Yeah.
We'll save that one for later.
Okay.
Well, and they probably know.
I mean, yeah.
Maybe. You never know. It depends on how obsessed with gooses they are.
What's one we should definitely not talk about? We'll get that out of the way first.
The one with the cow. I don't like that one.
Yeah, no, the cow.
You
I'd
did
rather-
get a little covered that time.
I'm sorry that the cow pie was bigger than me. I'm sorry.
Well,
was
and
just-
I'm
None of
sorry
you
that
told
the
me
town
that.
had a trebuchet, okay?
No more cows.
No
Not worth
cows,
it.
and we definitely maybe shouldn't talk about the.
Oh, the cruise ship!
No,
Whoa,
the
sorry.
other one.
The bartender will come back. Sorry, what was that about a boat?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
We don't talk about the cruise.
I'm christening my dice.
Now, let's see. Cheesy,
Hello.
the water beneath you is shimmering. You can hear the voices of dozens of ne'er-do-wells surrounding you, chanting up at you. You feel the wood beneath your heels grip into your toes, the splinters digging into the disguised flesh. A cold air blows across the skin of your navel, and you hear their voices chant up at you. Walk the plank! Walk the plank! Walk the plank! Walk the plank!
Joke's on you if you think I can even do this in a straight line. Really? Ridiculous. I can't believe you've done this to me.
Behind you, you hear a voice. Hey! Walk the damn plank or don't do it at all!
That's an option?
You're not a chicken, are you?
I mean, not a chicken. Half chicken. It's on my mother's side.
Then jump and fly, chicken girl.
Fine.
All right, so do you jump?
I will jump. Attempting to not die horribly when I hit the water.
Now, the rest of you have never seen such a thing as this disguised firbolg launches herself into the air and falls down the full 15 meters into the waiting swimming pool beneath her. There's a cacophonous splash because as much as you can disguise your firbolg size from people's eyes, you can't just hide that from the water itself. Goosh. Several of the children down in the swimming pool that had been chanting for you to walk the plank are actually hurled into the side of the pool. One of them washes up on shore, gasping and flapping around like a beached seal. And
pop up. I told all of you.
And overhead, as you do that, a giant whistle will for the rest of you who are sitting on deck chairs watching this shenanigan. You are on a lovely little cruise. You managed to procure some cheap tickets aboard this cruise, which I'm trying to find the damn audio track, but it's hiding from me. It is called Cruise. It should be easy to find because it has a cruise in it. This is why I hate technology.
Technology is bullshit.
Right. All right. So people cheer and clap as you land down. And besides that, it's a fairly lovely voyage. The ship is quite large. You can hear the water splashing beneath you. The sails overhead, quite distant from the swimming pool area, catch in the wind and pull you out into the Arginian Sea. You are aboard the SS Mosquito, spelled with a U. And it is quite a relaxing day overall. What do you do? What are you doing?
Come back and enjoy the sun.
I'm going to try to outdo Cheesy Bree's cannonball.
All right. So, as you climb up the rope ladder that takes you up to that mast that's been fitted with a diving board, and you hear again the chant, "Walk the plank, walk the plank." A seagull flies by, giving you the strangest look at point-blank range.
Yeah!
And you jump? All right.
Jump.
I want you to make me attack roll against the water.
Okay.
You could rage if you wanted to. I won't deny it.
I'm gonna save my rage.
Okay.
I save those for arm wrestling match.
That's true. That's true. You use them very, very wisely. Did you get a nat 20? Okay.
So that's 23 total.
That sounds good. Alexa, can Cheesy Bree make me a deck save to stay in the water?
Absolutely.
All right.
19?
19. All right, so you are going to be buffeted against the side of the pool as this gnome, she leaps off the diving board, does this twist in midair, and goes into the water almost like a knife. Like there's no sound at all from the initial splash. And then the shockwave hits. And it's...
It's like a tiny fireball.
It's basically like a fireball of gnome butt hitting the water. And,
is everyone on the sidelines just soaking now?
Everyone is soaked. You are over on the corner reading a tiny version of Metropolitan magazine, and are just with a giant, tiny sun hat that you probably got off a doll. And yeah, you are totally. I believe the term is skoblushed. That's a technical term,
I
You
believe.
do that!
Hey,
Meh.
what's like a fireball?
Not all of us wanted to go for a swim.
Well, sucks to be you. Should have known that.
Well,
You're
I'm
just
impressed.
jealous.
All right, and for those of you who are on the shore right now, sitting in a pair of wicker easy chairs that are deck chairs, I should say, the nice relaxing kind, you'll hear a voice pipe up between the two of you, coming out of the bags that you've kind of carefully stowed between your chairs as not to be pilfered. Arr, lasses, I thank you for bringing me on this voyage and helping me go to my final respite. It's your friend, the bottled ghost pirate.
Longshank Roger.
Longshank Rogers. Roger? Just Roger. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just Roger.
Yeah,
That's how I wrote it down, at least.
don't have my notes.
Arr.
so-
This be a good voyage, me being here for the first time in quite a while, being able to enjoy the fine ocean breeze on me bottle.
Good.
Still would have been fine with being a princess, mind you. But I shan't complain.
Unfortunately, that body got eaten.
It probably wouldn't have been for the best. I've been eaten once before by a giant whale.
Have you?
Yeah, it was shot out into a dozen pebbles. It was fine though.
Interesting story.
Yay, I had a friend raise me from the dead. I never forgot the smell though.
Ooh.
Hey. All
Well,
right.
if we find you a body, we can always get you one.
Yeah, that would be good. I would love to be once again free to enjoy the lasses and lads and to procure a merriment and to get drunk off my ass.
Drinking is good.
I'm gonna
Drinking is
climb
good.
Out of
I will hold my lovely cocktail if I'm sure I've got one.
All right. And
I just spilled mine into the pool, so I probably need a refill.
all right, there is a there
It's probably as green as I am.
It is. It is. It is called a. It is called a half-orc bomber. So you are going to easily be able to refill your drink. There actually is a poolside bar that has a little halfling guy working behind the counter. He's incredibly fit and toned, and you can tell because he's wearing a pair of swimming trunks and a bow tie, and that's it. He's basically like a little Jack Elijah Wood, running around, shaking cocktails and pouring things. And as you come up, he looks up at you with those giant bulbous blue eyes. Hello there, lady. How may I assist you?
I would like another beer for someone who's roughly 3 feet taller than I appear.
What a strange request, but of course. I do warn you, though. Should you drink that, you may be drunker than you've ever been before.
You underestimate my power.
I see we can both do quotes from the old hymns. God damn it.
Pull out my little cleric symbol. I am fully trained.
A cleric of Basir? Ah, well, if, could I get you then, to give me a slight a blessing, my lady? For I am, of course, a practitioner of the religion, being a bartender.
Of course, of course. I'm gonna touch him and say a little sweet nothing
All right.
that I may not repeat on camera.
Of
but
course,
it's
of course.
Very
you know.
sweet.
It's, this is a PG-13 game, and Basir is definitely not a PG-13 goddess.
No.
All right. So he will serve you a heaping, perfectly temperatured brew. It's an Ice Mountain Stout blend. A nice dwarven stout that warms you all the way down to your toes in this chilly pool. And then he'll turn over to Galatea, who's probably made her way over as well.
Hi.
Ah, hello, a fellow-sized one. And what may I get for you, my lady?
What's the strongest shot you've got?
The strongest shot we have is probably EverQuest Clear.
I'll take 4.
Are there 4 of you?
No.
Are you friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, very good friends.
I trust that one of you has a lifeguard certificate then, and he will go and pour you 4 drinks. All right. Are you going to drink them all?
Not right now.
Okay.
You know,
I was like, holy shit, Hayden.
Got me poop-faced.
You're just like, welcome to... Hi, I'm a barbarian. I'm a barbarella. I'm a... All right, so he will provide those to you, which of course are complimentary according to the wristband that you're wearing.
I'm just gonna pop one right now.
All right, it is quite strong, but you're a gnome. You can handle one shot, no problem. You feel it burn all the way down, little marching fireballs heading down to your stomach where they have a little bit of a brawl.
I like it.
It's pretty good. All right. So what are you all doing on this cruise? You guys, you boarded the SS Mosquito, and are on your way to lay your friend to his final rest, or at least just take him out on the ship again. Anything else that you're planning on doing besides having a relaxing day?
I want to see if there's any
Having a relaxing day.
games.
Avoiding the sunshine.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Goth pixie.
Embracing the sunshine.
The more I visit the bar, the less interested I am in a state being relaxing.
That's fair.
So I'm gonna go look for trouble.
All right, look for trouble. What I'd like you to do is, if you're going out to look for trouble, anybody who's looking for trouble can make me an investigation roll.
You know what? If I see them go off, I'm gonna follow just for shits and giggles.
Okay.
And
10?
Ooh.
13.
17.
17. All right, varying degrees of trouble.
The barbarian is very good at finding trouble.
It's really true. All
As
right.
I'm walking, I'm gonna take another shot.
Okay. Tell me when you get to 3.
Okay.
All right. So as you are, oh, maybe there isn't a cruise ship sound effect. Huh. What do you know? There's a boardwalk sound effect though. Yeah, that's later. All right. So as you are headed out across the bow of the ship, you will see that there are tons of people here. Actually, more families than you'd expect. You'll actually pass through a spoiled brat's birthday party who's yelling up at his parents, "No, I didn't want this. I wanted the more expensive one. This is one for plebs. I want a good toy." Darling,
Well, if you don't want it,
are you just going to reach in and grab it?
I'll just pick it up to look at it and be like, oh, it looks pretty good to me.
It looks like some type of steam-powered chicken.
Cool.
What even is this? This is hideous! And he holds up a music box of, it looks like a small carousel, but instead of horses, it is children being chased by hungry wolves.
Ooh, that's cool.
That's dope.
Actually, this is pretty cool. I hope they get him. Yeah. He glowers
Might as well
down.
encourage the bloodthirsty little boogers.
That's true.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Someone's got to be.
Grow
the
up into
adventurer
fine, upstanding
tomorrow.
adults.
All right. So as you are looking around, Cheesy, you are going to have your eye caught by a shuffleboard table, or a shuffleboard, I guess, arena. What the hell do you call a shuffleboard area? A shuffleboard location.
shuffleboard combat pit.
Yes, a shuffleboard combat pit, where you can see
Full contact shuffleboard.
where you can see 4 geriatric dwarves.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't do it right. You got to actually get it inside of the right square. Oh, come on. I can do just fine. Just shut up.
Pair of twins arguing at each other, apparently.
Yeah, you should probably actually just aim. I mean, you're shite at this.
One of them says.
Ah, I'm pretty good. I got it right inside of the... I got it inside of the 2. You're not supposed to get it inside of the 2. You're supposed to get it inside of the 10.
What?
Yes. It's 10 points versus 2 points. Are you really that stupid?
I have no understanding of this game, but I am enthralled.
It looks like there is an inverted triangle that they are trying to kind of bowl a puck into using an elongated stick with a C on the end of it that kind of cups the puck.
No one told me there was bowling on this ship.
Aye, nice.
Are you? One of them turns to you. My name's Freddy. Are you into shuffleboard?
I've shuffled a board or 2 in my time.
Hey, have you? Hey, you take your turn. France isn't actually using his place, were you? Well, I was about to take my turn. Ah, he's not taking a stand. You should do it.
Doesn't look like he is. No, I'll sit down. Cheers.
Ah, cheers.
All right, so they will continue playing shuffleboard. So if you are waiting for your turn, they will slot you in.
I mean, I'm probably not too drunk. I'll wait for now.
All right. The rest of you are progressing through the decks, looking around, and you'll see that there is a... oh, God, what is there on this deck? So, as you take a left in the center area, this is one of the entertainment decks. There is a full-service buffet at the rear of the ship. And in the center here, besides there being a giant ball pit with many toddlers and the strangest smell coming out of it that actually kind of alarms you, you will see that there appears to be a small fighting pit right next to the toddler ball pit. I don't know why they put it there, but hey, it's not my ship. And inside, you can hear the wet, meaty slaps of fist on flesh as a pair of, I guess another pair of dwarves, I suppose, because hey, that's what they're good for, are wrestling around in the pit, punching each other.
Hey, come on, give up now. I shan't give up. I can't give up. I shall win this match.
Hey, don't name me bollocks.
Ow, my bollocks.
All right, I've got two.
And you can hear...
I see, like, who's running the pit, or is it just you jump in and you?
There is a velvet rope that is lining the pit, and lots of people who are cheering. Supervising, you can see that there is a over by the pit itself is a tall elven man with his hair kind of flowing back in these giant ringlets that kind of cascade down his elongated ears. Yes, good. Anyone else who would like to wager, please cast your wagers, etc., etc. Yes. You down there, you.
Hi.
Yes.
I'd like to fight.
You'd like to fight?
Yeah.
I'd like to wager on her fight.
Oh, well, I guess I'm actually quite a bit more interested now. All right, name?
Galatea. Or just Taya.
Just Taya.
Yeah.
Taya. All right, Taya. Well, we do have a fight in progress right now that will take some time.
Ow, my bollocks! I tag out!
Or not. No hitting below the belt. You're both disqualified, by the way. All bets retain to the house. You will be facing... Who's available right now? Devastating Dan. And you are Taya the Tiny.
Sure.
Alright, sure.
It's a little insulting, but okay. I'm just gonna shove my drinks at, like, is Cheesy with me?
Cheesy's, everybody's with you, I'm pretty sure.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Shuffleboard.
Hold these for me.
Oh, are you waiting at
for the
shuffleboard still?
celebration.
I'm totally just gonna play the drunk shuffleboard.
Then you're gonna look around and
with
Cheesy's
dwarves.
not there. Cheesy's still waiting by the shuffleboard table.
I
Corlin will
vanished.
take them for you.
Hold my drinks.
Now,
Thank you.
get angry.
Alright, so you
Don't
can
you disqualify yourself. I'm not losing this money.
hear the sound of cheering, and this fighting pit is it's just a quick 10 by 10 hole in that kind of, at one point the ship probably had it as a fish hold. Now it's got a pair of rope ladders that descend down into it that are pulled up when the fight actually begins. The floor is lined with, honestly, looks like folded over canvas. Good for keeping your grip down, but probably not that comfortable to be slid across. As you are ready, the Master of Ceremonies organizer says, next up, Gilbert, Franco, please exit the arena. Next on the agenda, we have Dan. We have Devastating Dan and Tia the Tiny. And people cheer accordingly. Over on the side, you can see that Tia. Was it Taya or Tia?
Taya.
Taya. We had a Tia through here once. Taya the Tiny, and you will come up. They drag out a small elven boy of probably about 10 years old is going to come up and drag out a soapbox for you to stand on. Here go for you. Stand, please. Yes. All right. People will cheer accordingly for you. Yeah. All right. And on the other side, Devastating Dan and a man who looks actually completely normal. He looks like he's about 5'8", human, decent tan. Kind of has white streaks on his shoulders and chest from what looks like wearing a tank top in the sun. And otherwise just has a couple of tattoos on his upper shoulders and a big tattoo on his forearm, which his forearms are actually strangely proportioned compared to the rest of his body, kind of like a Popeye build. And he looks around, winks at the crowd with his one good eye, which the other eye is a mass of scars. His ears are cauliflowered. And he mutters into the crowd. Apparently they seem to understand him because they nod. And he will jump down into the pit without using the rope.
Let's go!
All right. All right, and so without further ado, you jump down in and... all right, place your bets, place your bets. All bets must be into the bookie. That is within the next 2 minutes. When the bell strikes, you will come out swinging. Fighters, no attacks below the belt or above the knees. Ankles are fair game. An unfair advantage for the small one, perhaps. All right. And how much are you betting?
What's a typical bet on this?
Looks like the minimum bet is 1 gold piece. The maximum bet is 100 gold pieces.
5 gold.
5 gold, okay. So punching the numbers, they are giving you 3-to-1 odds on... My dog is going nuts. Okay. They're giving you 3-to-1 odds in Dan's favor. So you stand to win 15 gold pieces if Taya wins.
Come on, Taya, let's go!
You mean when I win?
We'll find out. All right, so all bets are in, and... Ding, ding, ding! All right, go ahead and roll me initiative.
All right.
Okay, so I have 12.
Same.
Same? What's your dex mod?
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and my initiative is +2.
All right, so you will have initiative.
Okay.
Okay, so he leans down. As well, party here. Aha, it's a power.
I'm going to go straight. I'm going to try to like duck around and like hit the back of his knee.
All right. That is not above the knee, so that's fair. All right, so go ahead and make me an attack roll. So this,
I'm about knee high.
That's fair. So this is going to be
quite tall.
For this, because it's a bar fight basically. It'll be strength plus. You can use your proficiency bonus on this because I think you're proficient in bar fight specifically.
Yeah. Hang on, where's my proficiency? Hold on. Hold on. Trying to look for my. Okay, there it is. It's been a while since I've looked at Galatea's. Alright, that's 12 plus 2. That's 14, 15, 16, 17 total.
17 total. That is definitely a hit. You duck behind, coming up behind his knee, and you crank your fist into it. What's your strength mod?
My strength mod is 3.
Okay, so basically because this is just a bar fight, you're doing 1 plus your strength mod and damage.
Okay.
So you're doing 4 points ahead. All right, so slamming your fist into the back of his knee, he is going to tumble forward and is going to actually have to spend half of his movement getting up. It's a pretty small arena, but he is going to stumble to his feet, look around at you kind of dazedly. Hey, what are you doing? That's my knee. I'd like to rage.
Oh, fuck!
And you see his very pale skin flush with anger, and he's going to... I got a 17.
Hold on. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, he's going to just rush up and slam you right in the upper chest for 6 points of damage.
All right.
All right, so you keep track of your HP, I'll keep track of mine.
Yep.
All right.
With D&D Beyond, you too can track your hit points easily.
God. With D&D Beyond, you too can pay a lot of money to track your hit points, or I could trust
I
you
don't
to...
fucking care. I just bought like so much stuff on D&D Beyond.
Did you?
But anyway.
Oh,
I did. I was like, it's my birthday!
Fair. What's your birthday?
Oh yeah, happy birthday!
Hey, thank you. All right, so I'm I would like to rage.
All right, you might as well use it for the important things.
Exactly, bar fights.
Bar fights are the important thing.
Bar fights.
All right, so he slams you in the upper chest with his fist, and you decide to return his rage with your own. What do you do?
I'm going to try to like roundhouse kick him in the jaw.
All right, go ahead.
Is he still low down to me, or is he like?
Yeah, he ducked down. He has to duck down to hit you.
Oh yeah, no, because I'm tiny.
You're tiny.
Okay, I'm gonna try to like roundhouse kick him in the jaw.
All right, sounds good. This fight's gonna go on for a while because don't forget that with rage you you subtract your or you have resistance to all basic damage.
Mm-hmm. It's a total of 13 because I rolled a 6.
13?
Plus my rage mod, my proficiency, and all that shit.
13's a hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Am I rolling damage, or are we just doing 4 damage each?
Oh yeah, you're right. And how much is your rage modifier?
+2.
+2. Okay, so that means you're
for melee damage.
You're doing 6 per hit, which means that's 3 per hit for his rage. All right, so jumping around, you roundhouse kick him in the jaw, and you actually can hear his jaw click to the side, very much like. And he'll look back at you, slam his jaw back into place, and he's going to headbutt you. He's going to try anyway. He is going to attempt a reckless attack.
Oh shit!
That was lucky. I rolled a 1 and a 17. All right, so he's going to reckless attack you in the face. You are going to take 6 points of damage, which turns into 3.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm raging. Yeah, my AC is 13, just for reference.
So is his.
Okay.
So that's
great.
Perfect. All right. Hayden. So Taya is headbutted directly in the nose. Blood starts to pour down your mouth, but he is so open to an attack. You're going to have advantage on this one.
All right, so I'm just going to like slough it off my nose. Like,
yep.
All right, let's fucking go. All right, so I'm going to. He headbutt me, so like his head's down. I'm gonna uppercut him in the jaw.
All right, go ahead with advantage.
With advantage? Hell yeah.
Yep, because he did a reckless attack.
Right, 13. That's a 20 total.
20 total. That is an absolute hit. All right, so slamming his teeth together, you can hear that glass-shattering sound of one of his fillings being launched down his throat. And you are going to deal full damage to him. Well, full damage for the rage. All right. He's going to stumble back. Oh, you little bitch. That actually hurt. I'm going to hit you with my donkey kick. And he's going to rush forward, leap into the air, and try to punch you in the chest with both feet. That is a hit. So you're going to take 3 points of damage as he double kicks you in the stomach.
All right.
And with that, however, that maneuver he's going to land on the ground because he does have to jump up with both feet to donkey kick you.
Okay.
So he is on the ground. You'll have advantage if you want to run up and kick him in the head or something.
I'm gonna jump up and stomp on his face.
Oh, well, yeah, that sounds like an absolute delight.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. 4.
Okay.
That's 7. 8, 9, 10. That's a total of 11. So that would.
Okay. As you jump up on his face, did you roll with advantage because he's prone?
Oh no, I didn't roll. Yeah. Hang on. That fell.
You leap in the air.
That was first. Is better the first time. So
and then you come down
11.
directly next to his head as he rolls away. And he is going to do this sick breakdancing maneuver and try to kick you off your feet.
What?
And he is going to sweep his leg under yours, but you're going to be able to jump over him with his 5 on his attack roll, and it's your turn again.
Okay, so is he still on the ground or is he back up?
He's kind of crouched down. He rose up and tried to do like one of those Mortal Kombat sweeps.
Okay.
But he
is he in
telegraphed
like
it.
kicking height for me, or could I?
Yeah, he's basically like down in a ninja pose, so he's about your height right now.
Okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna like try to like jump and like knee him in the jaw.
I mean,
I'm just going for the face.
Just
I'm
keep
going for
doing the same
moneymaker.
jaw point. Just eventually his mouth's just gonna fall off. Might as well.
14.
14's a hit.
Yeah, no, that's 14 without any mods. So
All right, so
it'd be like a total of 20.
You hammer him in the jaw again, and he's going to stumble back. Whew! Ooh, got my bell rung there. Okay, I think it's probably time we end this last. And he's going to charge you, and he is going to do another devastating attack. Or pardon me, not devastating. His name is Devastating Dan. What am I doing? He is going to try to give you a tiny uppercut.
Come on, Taya!
And that is a nat 20.
Fuck!
All right, so you are going to take...
Another 3.
It's honestly, you know what? It's going to be 4 points of damage this time after you reduce.
True.
Because technically you don't double non-rolled things. But I'm going to give him +1 on that hit because it's a good hit.
Okay. I'm getting
All right, he's going to run up and crank you in. He's going to uppercut low
Oh.
and catch you in the solar plexus, as well as pretty much the entire abdomen because you're very tiny. And it's going to hit you so hard that you do that anime like into the air. And it's your turn again.
All right. I'm going to try to just like dart forward and like slam him just like in the sternum.
All right.
My sternum.
You don't take that!
Ooh, that's a nat 18 plus
Nat 18.
a million modifiers.
Okay, so that's definitely going to be a hit.
All right.
All right, so you crank him again, right in the sternum, and you are. Actually, do me a favor. Roll me one more dice for that attack to see if you get a nat 20.
Nope.
Okay.
That was a 3.
All right, so with you right over him, he is going to attempt to grapple,
Oh shit, yeah.
and he is going to. Oh, that's about all I have time for today. And he's going to lurch down, trying to attempt to get you in a bear hug, which is going to go right over your hair as you duck underneath. Go ahead and make me another attack.
That's a 14 total.
14's a hit. All right, so you duck under, and you are going to crank him again in the torso, hammering that spot at his solar plexus. He is going to kind of leer overhead. He's definitely punch drunk. He's on his last legs here. All right, you little bitch.
Take him down!
And he is going to attempt one final maneuver, and he is going to try to gnome punch you as hard as he can with a devastating.
Oh no.
So he did a reckless attack,
Uh-huh.
and his highest number on his dice was a 3. So I have advantage, and I rolled a 1 and a 3.
That's amazing.
So he is going to, he's going to mess that up entirely. He's going to pull his leg back for the blow, and as he sweeps it forward, he's going to squat down with his other leg just to try to get the angle correct. But unfortunately, he's punch drunk enough that he doesn't quite handle the physics well. His back foot that he sweeps forward to hit you is actually going to catch the canvas with his toes, stalling him, giving you the perfect opportunity to sucker punch him.
All right, I'm going to.
Gnome punch?
No punch, bitch. That's 15.
15.
Yeah.
All right. So, Shoryuken.
Shoryuken!
God. All right. So.
Sorry for headphones user.
No. That's fine. I've got you guys on a compressor, so be as loud as you want. You have a ceiling. All right. So, launching yourself into the air, your tiny gnome fist.
Alex is like, that's a challenge.
Connects to the underside of his jaw, smashing his teeth together, and like there's this beautiful moment of slow motion as you soar through the air in rage, bits of white flecking the air like confetti. It's only a moment later you realize that these aren't bursting like photography bulbs, but teeth. As he flies back onto the mat, looking up with a dazed and bloodied expression. Looks at you and mutters, "Oh, little bitch can hit pretty hard." I see. The winner is Taya the Tiny.
Yeah!
All right.
Drinks are on me!
Give me a shot!
All
Drinks are on
right.
wristbands.
They throw down the rope and allow you to climb out, and a couple of the guys working there are going to fish Dan out, and they're going to pay Obsidia her 15 gold.
You're welcome.
Nice.
All right. Now back at the shuffleboard table,
Things are getting intense.
the dwarf named Frankie is going.
All right, here it's your turn now. What'd you say your name was? It was Cheesy.
Easy, yes.
Oh yeah, here's your stick. Here's your stick. And you gotta do this, right? It's all in the hips.
He's going to
Okay.
shuffle up behind you and try to like put his hands on your hips and be like,
It's all in the hips.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, you've got-
I'm basically just gonna take a swing at it.
Yeah, you've got big hips. Yeah, good birthing hips.
He smacks the side of your hip.
Never mind, I'm hitting him in the face with the stick.
That's Frankie for you. All right. Go ahead. You'll have advantage on this because he's quite drunk. Now this is a geriatric old dwarf with like a long, like Brillo pad white beard, who looks up at you and gives you this.
21?
21 is an absolute hit. You are going to clack him directly in the jaw, breaking the shuffleboard stick over as you send him hurtling into some nearby seats where several sunbathers will shriek and start kicking him. And
I might flip the table too and say, "Shuffle this, you creepy weirdo."
Okay.
Although I actually wanted to play shuffleboard, so I'll probably do that afterwards. But I will destroy the table.
All right, so flipping the table over, his dwarven companions are going to look at you, and there's a tense moment.
Yeah, he probably deserved that.
He did.
Help us reset the table, lass. You have his turn.
Yeah, for sure.
And his points. And his points. You're gonna give his points away. Yeah.
I will help them put the table back together.
All right, and go ahead and take your turn. This is going to be dexterity plus athletics.
Okay.
Or sleight of hand, actually. You can use either.
I mean, I'm not super great at either of those things. I think they're both basically +2. So I rolled 14.
14? All right, so you are actually going to get a point there. In fact, you're going to get 5 points from that. You assume that's good.
Nice. I assume that is good. 5 points are nice points.
We're playing Hollow Mountain rules. 5 points is good. It's not as good as 6. Not as good as 10 either. But nothing's as good as 10. 10's the best. Don't listen to him. He's an asshole. All right, you want to try again, and it is all in the hips. But I'm just watch my hips. I'm not going to touch your hips. You can touch my hips. I don't mind. My wife might.
We'll see.
Oh, hey.
Maybe if I'm throwing you somewhere, like I hear there's a fighting pit.
You'll hear cheering and meat slapping sounds behind you.
That's normal.
Tail the tiny! Yay!
I am your queen.
All right, so go ahead.
17 this time.
All right, so you will actually win this round of shuffleboard.
Shuffle queen.
Yeah, meat slapping. But
We're just dominating the ship.
it's true. All right, so
Yeah, we're gonna buy it at the end of this.
you probably should.
Say, get
Own
back
this
in that
frickin'
ring.
cruise ship.
I do have a lot of
Mama needs a
gold.
new ship.
Mama needs a new ship. Let's go.
All right. So, as you're playing shuffleboard, the dwarf who seems to be in charge of things with the strangest northern accent leans forward and introduces himself as Billy. Hello.
What's up, Beely?
Would you like to put some money on this?
That depends if I have any money left.
Do you not have money? I notice you have that fancy doodad around your neck. You're
I do still have money. I haven't spent it all on beer. I was just checking. I have a budget. Most of it is beer.
Oh, very wise, very wise. Would you like to wager?
Of
Would you,
course.
what would you like to wager, lass?
Money for now.
Hey, that sounds good. Well, seeing as you were just sexually harassed by our friend there, Frankie, are you awake? Yeah, good.
I
Take
can
half.
clobber him awake.
No, he's clobbered enough. But you can take half of what's in his purse right now. Finder's fee for being an arsehole.
If you weren't here, I probably would have done that anyways, so sure.
Yeah. Here, I'll go get it for you. And he's going to go empty his friend's pocket and hand you the 4 gold pieces that are in it.
It's so rare that a pocket picks itself. This cruise ship is truly a ship of luxury.
Well, too bad it's just a 3-hour tour.
Yeah. Maximizing the enjoyment, though.
Actually, wait, no, it'd be a 6-hour tour for this type of luxury. So why are you headed across the strait? Are you going off to see the concert as well?
Sure, we'll find out. I have no idea. I just sort of do things.
Do you have tickets?
No.
I do happen to have an extra couple of pairs of tickets.
There's a concert.
Oh, it's this dryad lass from back east. Or no, back west. It's dryad called Treeonce.
Oh my god, Treeonce?
Hey.
Absolutely. You put that ticket on the table right now. Let's do this. I'm going to shuffle this board.
Yeah, right. This ticket's at least worth 10 gold pieces if you want to... Well, here's 4 of them if you want to wager, right?
Done. Here's 40 gold. I'm going to go broke.
Oh my god. Don't worry, I've got like 1,500 gold.
Oh, yeah, you guys are...
I'm like so rich from the last game.
I gotta start giving myself
You guys are
bonuses
all
on
really
this
rich.
stuff.
And we're gonna lose it all easily. It's just gonna happen.
Right, I'm
Treeonce.
trickery domain. I can only give other people stealth bonuses. I don't think I've got like a +1 on next test as this kind of cleric, do I? I mean, I can bless myself.
You could bless yourself.
Although I think, does that only work on attack rolls and saving throws in 5th edition?
Actually, you know what? I don't know for trickery domain. So is that? Oh yeah, you mean
It's
the
just
spell
straight up
bless?
bless. Yeah.
I'll allow
I
it for
think
this
it
time.
does.
I'll allow it. Why not? Why not? It's all a good
Okay.
game of shuffleboard.
I mean, really, shuffleboard is quite a violent game, so
It is.
I mean,
Well, the way you play it.
yeah. So then I will cast bless on myself.
All right, so you cast
I'm
blessing
gonna get
yourself.
ready to shuffle some boards.
All right, so let's go ahead and make contested shuffleboarding rolls.
Okay, I'm all.
This is not what I
had a
expected to be
plus-
doing when I woke up to
I
this
know,
morning.
right? But that's
All
just
right.
how the Dungeons Dragons.
I think you might have gotten bamboozled. Don't forget, all of you do have a point of inspiration you may spend at any time to gain
Oh
advantage.
yeah, I forgot about that. Let me.
Are you getting pool sharked in shuffleboard?
absolutely
All right.
taking advantage on this.
Okay, I have a 21.
+2, because bless is rolling a d4.
Yep, and
So
you
it's
add.
only a 2 on that. No, I don't beat a 21. I have an 18.
All right. Well, luckily it's out of 3.
Okay, let's keep going.
All right. So the
I no
first
longer
one,
have inspiration.
he schools you. Billy looks at you and says, "Oh, looks like that ticket's going to be mine."
My bless is down too.
Is it?
Ooh, 11.
You know what? You. How many drinks have you had today?
3.
Okay, you can roll this with advantage because your goddess will bless you.
Okay. I rolled worse. Carry on.
Did you?
Yeah.
All right. So with that one,
I will never see Treeonce in concert. I'm gonna
with
cry.
that one, he's gonna beat you a second time. And all right, tell you what, I really want to get rid of this ticket. So double or nothing.
I don't know if I have that much gold.
I'm sure there are other services that you could provide.
That's probably true.
It's true.
All right, fine. Let's see what happens.
All right, he slaps the second ticket on the table. Would anybody? You also can spend inspiration on other people, mind you.
I will spend my inspiration on Cheesy.
Okay.
Let's go see some friggin' Treeonce.
Win, because I need you to heal me. I'm hurt.
13.
13. Is that you rolled both of them?
Yep.
What are you rolling to get so low?
I mean, I really only have a +2 on this, so my highest that time was an 11.
All right, here we go.
I rolled a 2 before, so.
All right, he is going to beat you, unfortunately. He
Well, I'm
shuffles
not
it
good
right
at
to the 10.
shuffleboard.
Well, I'd say triple or nothing, but I don't think you have enough to really to make it worth my while.
No, probably not.
Well, looks like I've got you in my pocket. Now for the service that I need rendered. He leers up at you, and give me one moment. What is that worth?
Not enough.
Not enough. He leers up at you, kind of running a finger through his thick, burly eyebrows. And... Hey. Alright. Lash. Service I need from you. You're a priestess of Vasir, I see. So you're well versed in the arts of pleasure.
Yes, fully trained.
Well,
Do you need some advice? Is that it?
actually, I need you to do me a bit of a service.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm getting actually my wedding vows renewed today on the bow. I was hoping actually you could come and bless the ceremony. My wife's a big fan of Vasir, and you know,
oh,
it
of
would mean a
course.
lot
I would
to
do
her.
that for free.
Sorry, I love trolling the audience.
I'm like,
I mean, Cheesy basically assumed that's where this was going.
Well, I know, because you know how I run games.
Everything else is like fine, boring,
Yeah.
but carry on, I guess. But of
All right,
course,
would you really
your
do
wedding.
that? Would you really do that?
Of course, yes.
Oh, Lola would be so proud. She's long been a follower of Basir, but ever since she was kicked out of her sorority for beating up the head mother, she is always...
Basically a rite of entry.
I mean, yeah, there was that too, but I won that honor. But ever since she
I
was...
had to pause my reaction so I didn't spit tea on the camera, but
Okay.
there was the potential.
Aye, but ever since she was kicked out of the out of training, she was actually going to be a priestess of Basir. But you know, I come from a very stuck-up family, and we decided to wait till marriage, which of course violated her wait, this is the wrong accent. Hold on. Which violated which violated, of course, her priestessly duties.
Yeah, of course, they wouldn't let her in.
Yeah, they wouldn't let her in because she was too chaste. But anyway, we do her good. And if you'd like, you know, to be fair, I have something better prepared for her. If you'd like, you can. Here, just keep the tickets.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm keeping the money.
Well, no, of course, I would have paid for them.
It's, well, technically you did.
I
So
suppose. This way it was just more exciting.
2 tickets to Treeonce. Alright. So I will see you when we finally make it out to the Devil's Reef. That's where we're doing the ceremony.
Where on the ship should I meet you?
Out at the front.
I'll wear something nice.
Whatever you'd like. I mean, honestly, it's a 6-hour cruise. Everybody's wearing t-shirts anyway.
Well, I've got basically whatever options I want, so...
Yeah, this dwarf is wearing a Hawaiian-style shirt. He's wearing an aloha shirt and a pair of cargo shorts, so, like... You know,
Classy.
because fantasy setting, but let's be fair, every old dude has that outfit. Doesn't matter what
Picturing
time
with like a
period.
scroll hanging over his shirt like that so he can pull it out and draw things he sees.
You got him there. All right. So back at the fighting pit, you help Galatea out, and Corlin and Obsidia, what else are you planning to do here? Because I think you guys need a little bit of screen time.
I don't know.
My eyes open to see if, like when people are relaxing, sometimes they let things slip. I'm paying attention to other people's conversations, if there's anything of interest or anyone doing anything they shouldn't, etc.
What you will see is that as the fighting is going on, make me a perception roll to see what you see with your pixie
Ooh,
eyes.
9.
9?
I'm distracted by the fight.
You're distracted by the fight, but also by the amount of abuse the cabin boy that was setting up Tea's speaking soapbox is taking from the fight master. You little idiot. Go and swab the deck before I have you lashed by the captain. Sir, I did not mean to cause any problem. You never mean to cause a problem. You're just a worthless little shit. Now get out of my face before I have you flogged. The boy turns and scuttles away. He's actually fairly strange looking. It's been quite a while anyway since you've seen a young elf. He's an elven boy of human age 10, like about that same. He looks like he would be a 10-year-old human boy. Developmentally, he's about 10. His skin has a slightly bluish tinge to it, and his ears are long and slightly serrated on the underside. You will recognize him as a sea elf, one of the Triton.
Cool.
Because I'm assuming that a pixie would automatically know what that is.
Sure. Geez, hey, kid,
Yes, lady?
are you okay?
No.
How long have you been here?
2 weeks. I'm not very good at job.
How'd you get this job?
Ran away. They found on sandbar. I'm not good at the common.
Ah, I see. So they think you're dumb.
Yes. you speak. What you speak, Tiny?
Do you speak Elven?
Yes, I do speak Elven. He'll start speaking in Elven.
Okay, I speak.
His Elven's fairly accented. He basically has the equivalent of like an Amish accent in Elven.
Okay.
But like that kind of like it's slightly. Finally, thou helpeth me to learneth some succor. Thou art a friend, which henceforth I can forsooth speak unto thee mine feelings.
You can. I think you need a new job.
My hope is to pay off the debt that I hath incurred from working on the ship and eating their awful meals,
Oh dear.
so that I may returneth home to my family.
I think you better just leave.
Verily, I art working up the courage to leap overboard when we reach the Devil's Reef.
Okay, look, kid. Why don't you just when we dock, you come find me, and we'll we'll get you off of here.
Truthfully, my lady, who art thou?
You just look like you need a bit of help.
Thank you. Thank you, Arjuni. Thy name is... Thou art...
I'm Obsidia. What's your name?
Mert?
Mert? Nice to meet you, Mert.
Yeah, 'tis nice to meet ye as well. The Fight Master is looking in my direction.
Okay, get back to work.
I shan't tarry, and he will go and get back to work. Sorry, that's my awful attempt. But you know what? That's his. I did it perfectly. That's what their dialect sounds like.
There you go.
Fantasy. It's bullshit, and I roll with it. All right, cool. Exactly. So, Teo wins her fight and is pulled out of the pit. Corlin, since you haven't done much, what are you doing once you hand her things and her shot, and she gets right crunk again?
I don't know. I've just kind of been enjoying supporting Galatea and being like, yeah.
All right. Several people lean
I'm gonna
over and
play punch, really lightly, just like little tap. I'm gonna tap punch, Coralyn, just in the legs,
I'll do the really quick but stop before I actually touch you punch. You've probably had it happen before.
Oh yeah.
All right. So as
Anyone got any healing potions or anything? I'm hurt.
Nope.
Where's Cheesy?
So you can see Cheesy walking away
question.
from a shuffleboard table nearby, headed your direction.
Oh, hey, there she is.
Cheesy!
Cheesy, you missed out.
What? You missed out?
So much ass!
Oh, I got my
You're
ass
like-
handed to me at a shuffleboard game.
What?
I'm really bad at shuffleboard. I thought it was bowling. It turns out it's not.
I mean, shuffleboard's kind of stupid.
Have you been playing shuffleboard this whole time?
How were you doing?
Winning money.
Oh, I sort of lost most of my money.
How are we ever gonna buy a ship like that?
Oh,
I have
pay
tickets.
for it!
That you might like.
What's everyone's passive perception again? Mind me?
Mine
14.
is...
13.
You know.
13.
13?
10.
10 for Galatea. So Obsidia, it is your perception score, plus 10.
13.
13, okay. As you're... So you're all dressed in pretty, lightweight clothing because it's, it's a cruise. It's a little 6-hour cruise across the strait. It's a pretty pleasant little excursion. And you are going to hear the rigging above you, Coralyn, start to shift as wind picks up. Little flecks of water are going to splash down at you, and you'll notice that the clouds have gotten very dark all of a sudden.
Huh.
Do. Attention, message from the captain. Will come in over an actual mouth that is built into the side of one of the riggings. Says, hey, magic mouth's a spell, it's great. Hello, this is your captain, Cornwallis Cornswallow. We are approaching some rough weather. All in the swimming pool are advised to head indoors and enjoy our complimentary hot chocolate buffet, as well as our ice cream social on deck 3. We'll announce when we have come out of this rough patch and may resume our sightseeing. Thank you for your patience.
Ooh, ice cream social.
Ice cream.
Ice cream social.
Ice
cream social.
We should go down to the ice cream social, I think.
Oh yes, very professionally. Yes.
Corlin, you see something directly in front of you. The clouds are actually quite low. You notice that they're actually dark clouds as far as you can see. Once upon a time, you could see the barest outline of the coastline that you're traveling to, but now it's just black. In fact, it's a wall of fog about 300 meters off the bow of the ship, like a rolling fog with lightning crackling in it. And there's...
That's weird.
Can you make me a perception roll, please?
Sure.
Oh, guys. I have exciting news. I sort of lost and still won tickets to Treeonce.
Beyonce.
I know, right?
Oh my goodness.
Who?
You mean the concert where we're going?
Yeah.
What's a Treeonce?
She's a dryad.
Who sings?
She's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
How do you not know Treeonce?
I don't really listen to much.
What did you get, Corlin?
22.
Holy crap. You will see the outline of a ship headed your direction very fast.
Aw. I will kind of reach down and poke at Galatea and be like,
What?
"Do you see that too?"
Do I?
I will point in the right area.
You will hear the sound of thunder overhead. And can I get all of you to make me a dex save?
Oh, yeah.
As something whizzes through the air and slams down into the mast next to you, and there is an explosion of wood and shrapnel. And who got below 10?
14.
Fantastic. All right. Did you get healed?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. You are going to take 3 points of damage.
Oh, you're so nice to me. Okay.
I rolled really
I do
badly.
need healing. I have 10 hit points, y'all.
Okay, there is a whiz as a cannonball rips across from the dark cloud and slams into the side of the into the side of the hull, exploding down into the hot chocolate buffet and missing most of the families, thankfully. Who got 11? Anybody get 11?
I got 10.
Oh, you got 10. Okay. So Obsidia takes 7 points of damage.
Oh.
As this shockwave hits you and throws you. The rest of you are going to take 1 point of damage each and are not knocked prone. The two of you are knocked down by the force of the blow, and that is when you see this ship break the cloud cover. Half submerged in the water, the ship comes directly for you, and you can see that it looks like it's half deteriorated. It looks like a sunken ship that's risen from the depths. The parts of its hull that are punched through are still dripping with hundreds and hundreds of gallons of water that are draining out of it, as this ship looks like it has risen from a sunken state. But ectoplasmic, shimmering magical ooze is plugging the holes in the side of its hull, and it is barreling at you. And it is flying a flag of war. All right.
What does it do?
It's probably time to heal Galatea, hey?
Probably.
Please.
I think I'll do that.
And don't forget that you had I'll say that you could do a short rest real quick if you want to use that as well.
Can I roll
short rest or
history with my sailor background to maybe recognize what story this is?
Absolutely.
What the heck is my spellcasting ability modifier?
Can I short
It'll be
rest?
under actions.
19.
19. You are going to be able to recognize that ship immediately. That is the Scarlet Harlot.
Okay.
It's red
Good name.
sails. It's a good name, yeah, right? It's red sails, half deteriorated with age, rising out of the sea. It is a ship that was sold to the. It was a ship that was felled by Murloch, the god of the ocean depths, and its captain saved himself by selling out his crew. But the ship forever seeks its captain in order to exact its vengeance.
Huh.
As you were standing there, you recognize it. You remember something else part of that story. There's a name that's connected to it. The captain. The captain's name was Longshanks Roger.
Longshanks Roger.
I'm gonna go racing back to our bags.
All right. Oh, that sounds like something bad's out there. What's going on, lass?
I'm gonna heal Galatea. 'cause
You've got
look like
some
you're
explaining
mangled.
to do.
Me.
All right. Can I get an initiative roll off of everybody just so I have it in my system?
Yeah.
Yes. Also,
I
how
wanna
many points
throw
of
him at the
healing
ship.
do I get
Yeah,
back?
like, can we just throw him at the ship?
I mean,
I got a 9.
24 on initiative.
okay. Let's do this orderly. So
I got a
24.
nat 1.
Okay.
Oh, so it's a total of 3, but it's a nat 1, so it's 1.
Mine was a nat 20.
Okay. So.
But you're
four-
paying attention. You're the only one who is.
All right. So Corlin, who got? Anybody else get above a 20? All right. Cheesy and Obsidian. What'd you get?
14.
Okay.
9.
Cheesy, pirate, then my pen's dying in the middle of this, which is just great timing. Then so that'll be ship attacks.
Cheesy, how many points of healing?
So I cast it as a level 2 spell, so I got a 15 for healing on it.
Okay, cool. I just need to know how much to add.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if
Cool,
that was
I'm
happening
almost
now
back
or if
to
we were
full
going to initiative first.
Yeah.
All right, so I think for this, what we'll do, we'll go into initiative when I call it, but I will pause you for cannon fire when the time is right.
Kelly, can I heal some amount? I'm down to 9 HP.
Do you have any healing spells or anything?
I have some potions.
You may drink a potion, yeah. So you have probably a basic potion there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to heal you for 8 points of damage.
Okay, that'll do.
Okay. You jug it down. I'm loving this avenge the buffet hashtag that's in the chat.
I thought it was appropriate. I'm going to avenge the friggin' buffet. I mean,
Excuse me.
All right, so Corlin, is everybody here? Wow. Okay, has everybody here done their healing?
Yeah.
All right, so Corlin, you run back to the group. What do you tell them?
That's the Scarlet Harlot. It's searching for his captain, Longshanks Roger.
Wait, not the first.
what?
I'm just like speed talk through it.
All right, go ahead and make me
to
make me
translating that. To
make me a
common.
thrown attack roll, please.
It ends up being about 24.
24. All right, so this ship comes into range, and you pick up the bottle, and you'll hear, "Wait, I'm not!" And you throw the bottle. I'm sorry.
So where's the bottle now?
It is sailing across the ocean blue right now. So this
We'll miss him.
the ship runs forward, and the bottle is actually going to land in the water next to the boat, and then go. The boat is going to go directly over the bottle, dipping it down into the water, burying it in the ship's wake. And the
Presume
pirate
the
ship.
bottle floats though, because it probably has air in it.
It's going. Well, it's got a ghost in it, so. Wait, did you leave it corked or not?
I think I pulled the cork.
Okay, so it's going to start sinking. All right, the ship is going to come
Well,
directly
we'll
at you,
remember
and
it
I need
well.
you all to make me another dex save. Oh, that's not terrible.
15.
15?
Yep.
14.
9.
22.
All right, Obsidia, you are. Oh, actually, Are you flying right now?
Yeah, in general.
Make me this with advantage, please. And did anybody get below 12? Okay.
So what do you want me to do?
Roll your dice one more time, and tell me the higher of the two.
I got 11 that time.
11 that time. Okay, that's still gonna not be great for you. You're gonna take 5 points of damage. Everyone else is gonna take 1. As 2 more cannonballs collide into the side of the cruise ship,
Oh, Jesus.
and you will hear the captain bellow over the intercom, "Return fire!" And they will.
A cruise ship armed.
They are going to have the security officers are going to run out onto the bow and start firing arrows at the ship.
Oh, shit.
That's what they have. They're a pleasure cruise. They're not expecting this. From what you can tell, Corlin, with your sailor background, this ship is going to make contact in about 20 seconds.
Well, grab something and hold on.
I'm gonna grab you.
Right, contact.
All right.
I'm guessing she probably has sailor voice too, so that can probably be heard over most of the ship.
All right. You can, yeah. Those people are going to do that. Brace for contact. They are in too short of range to use their cannons at the moment from the angle that they're at, so that's a 1 blessing. And they are going to rush inward, and then you're going to see the strangest thing that you have ever seen. Standing on the bow of their ship, on the right at the front of the Scarlet Harlot, leaning over the ramming post, which is shaped like a screaming siren holding a machete, is
Nice.
a pirate who is part hammerhead shark.
Yes.
He leans over, brandishing a cutlass.
I cut them to the quick, my lads! Fire the catapults!
And with that, I have to make some dex saves.
At least we're getting killed by some guy who looks sick as hell.
All right, well, he failed. As you are standing on the bow of the ship, you'll hear the sound of 2 catapults, like just slamming their loads up, and you will see 2 men hurled through the air. One of them lands next to you, brandishing a pair of cutlasses, 1 in each hand. He's built like a tiger shark from the waist up, with just a pair of large muscular arms with various tattoos on them. 1 eye patch, and he goes "Ah!" and turns and spins around, like brandishing his swords at you. And not that one, this one. However, the other one that launches through the air failed his landing check and tumbles into the pit, the fighting pit. Yarr! All right, so now we are in initiative. This one turns your directions and brandishes a blade at Corlid, and in a very gruff, common voice says,
Yor, tell us where the boy be, and we'll be on our way. Ah!
all right, Corlid.
Pull my rock,
this
which
could
turned into a scimitar.
Probably be solved immediately with like 5 words, but
I know, right?
But he yelled at me!
Invisible now.
On your turn, you may go invisible.
Okay.
Okay, this pen's down. All right, switching pens. All right. Okay, Corlin, what would you like to do?
I am going to pull my rock, which turns into a scimitar,
Okay.
and hit a bitch.
Yep, that's fair.
Okay, I just have to remember how this works.
It just reflexively works, but
No. How monk attacks work.
Alright.
Because I've got a few options here.
I would flurry a blow if I were you, but
Well, you have to spend a key point to do that, and I only have 3.
that's fair.
So there's also
Yeah,
other
you
things I
can
do with
do
that.
usually like general, like unarmed strikes,
Yeah.
and then on as a bonus action, spend a key point to do like flurry of blows or something else.
Yeah, so you can attack with your weapon because this does count as a monk weapon for you.
Yeah.
So you can use dexterity or strength. Your call.
Like, sorry, I have everything up. I just need to read through it and refine stuff.
Sounds good.
Because I know there's a way to do what I want to do. I just need to remember what it is. Okay, right. It's just a natural part of it. If I make an attack action with a monk weapon, I can then make an unarmed strike as well. Okay. So I will attack with a scimitar and make an unarmed strike. Cool.
No big deal. Just pirate sharks. No. This is actually one of the D&D live sketches that I didn't get a chance to run at SakinoCon this year
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
because they decided to pick Super Meat Dungeon instead. That was a weird thing. All right.
That sounds like a
Okay,
weird
so
game.
17 on the scimitar
That's a hit.
and 15 on the unarmed.
All right, 15 on the unarmed. Those are 2 hits.
Sweet. $11 damage from the scimitar
Okay.
and 6 on the unarmed.
Okay, so 17 total. All right. So you will slash into his sharky hide, and he will grunt over the blood that spills down his chest, just in time for you to crank him in the side of the nose, which, as we all know, is not good for sharks. He's going to stumble back a foot, and you are going to hear the hammerhead on the ship next to you.
I board them and find the boy.
Cheesy, it's your turn.
How far away is that hammerhead?
The hammerhead is... The ship is coming in range. I would say he's 20 feet away.
Okay, I might walk in that direction and go, excuse me, what boy? Can we talk about this?
Make me a persuasion roll.
Sure.
See if you can get his attention.
Boy.
I rolled a 19. 23.
23. All right. 23. He turns your direction.
Priestess of Basir. Hey,
Does everyone know immediately?
I can smell it on your blood. Plus, mind you, my ship be called the Scarlet Harlot. We have a way of finding our own.
Oh, that checks out.
Nice.
That checks out.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. All right. Hey, we're looking for the boy. The son of Queen Vestromaya. Be he here?
I have no idea who that is.
All right. That's going to be this round. So the pirate
Did I
next...
get a thing?
That's me for this round.
That's cheesy for this round.
Got it.
All right. So the pirate that you just attacked, Corlin, is going to grunt and look at you and go,
Oh, yeah, bloody green wench.
"Is your armor class 10?"
No.
Okay. So he's going to come at you with two vicious sword strokes, neither of which is going to touch down, and he is going to... Is your armor class 13?
No.
Okay, so he's going to strike at you twice with his cutlasses and then lean in and take a bite where your head should be, but you're way too agile for that, so he misses all 3 of them. Because
Damn
this
it,
is,
I wish I could headbutt him.
I mean, you can next round. I'm going to write down worst pirate for him. Obsidia, it is your turn.
Okay, I would like to go invisible.
Okay.
And then I would like to go look for that boy I met earlier because I'm worried about him.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation roll to see if you can pick him up through the screaming crowd behind you that are all rushing indoors towards the buffet.
Oh, that was a bad roll. 7.
7? You've kind of lost him in the din here, but if Yeah, you're not exactly sure where he went. Do you have your inspiration still?
Yeah.
You could use that.
Okay, how do I use that?
Just roll that dice
Just roll.
again.
Got it. Oh, I rolled an 18 that time, so...
You can't see him, but then you decide, oh wait, I am a flyer, so you fly up a little, and yes, there he is right there. You see him kind of being knocked to the ground by the crowd that is running and screaming toward the lower decks. He is curled up in a ball in order to not be trampled by the crowd.
Hey, kid, come over here.
All right.
I'm gonna lead him, I guess, like, away from the crowd somewhere
Okay.
more secluded, I guess.
All right. Can you make me a strength check?
Lead? No. Okay, I rolled an 11.
Okay.
I have a -2 on strength.
-2. All right, so you are going to have difficulty. You're going to have to spend your entire round moving him to the side as the crowd buffets you around, basically. So you and he are going to be able to make your way away from the fighting pit, which is a good timing because that's when that shark that landed in the fighting pit is going to crawl out, wielding a long pincer-shaped staff weapon that basically ends in a serrated like man catcher. And he'll look around and start like brandishing it at several passengers.
Yar, I'll catch you, you damn bitch.
Yep. Yeah. That's what he says. And he'll start grunting at people. But you'll be able to make it to the side over by the shuffleboard arena and put your back to a wall, which is probably for the best. Galatea,
All right.
what do you do?
Oh goodness. All right. What pirate creatures are closest?
So the one that's directly in front of you is a tiger shark man who's wielding two cutlasses and just got punked by Corlin.
Ooh. Okay. So I'm going to take my warhammer,
Yep.
and it's now. Is it still magical?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
It's always magical in Fandelia.
I mean, you know, I'm just saying. I'm wondering if it still had like the upgrades we did last game.
Yep.
That's why. Okay. Cool. So it's spiky. So I'm going to take my warhammer and try to just deck him across the face.
I think that's probably good. Are you going to rage?
Yeah, I like to rage because it lasts for 10 rounds.
I'll allow it.
Cool. I'm just going to mark that off real quick. Second rage out of 3. All right. So I'm going to take my warhammer, and that's a... Yeah, that's a 12 total.
12 total. All right, that is a hit.
Yes.
They do not have very much armor. Especially not this one.
And that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, and that's with your rage bonus.
With my rage bonus, that would be 8 points.
And did you include the +1 for the magic weapon?
I did.
Okay, cool. So 8 points total. Nice.
Yes.
All right, so rushing forward, you are going to hit this guy right in the side of his big sharky head with your warhammer. He's going to grunt and kind of fall against the railing, trying to shake it off. Corlin, it is your turn.
I'm gonna put the scimitar away because
Okay.
it just turned into a rock again,
Okay.
and pull Peacemaker.
Okay.
And
What's Peacemaker again? Oh, it's your great axe.
the battle axe.
Are we making sushi?
Hell yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, I do have a skewer
It's true.
for fishing.
Okay, so that is 25 on the battle axe
Okay, that's twice what you need. Good, good.
and 21 for the unarmed strike.
That one misses strangely. No, that hits. I'm being smarmy, but no, 2 hits. Good, good. Sounds like one of those was a 19 originally.
Yeah, it was.
Nice. I'm loving this music I have going right now. It's just... Anybody who wants to listen to it in their headphones can, who is not in the stream.
I have my headphones right here, so actually.
Okay, so that's another 17 points of damage.
Here, I'll just put it in the chat so that we have another 17.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so
I'm
here's
doing
the...
2 attacks.
I know, that's good though. All right, his hit points are not looking great. All right, slamming Peacemaker in twice, you will see bits of his flesh fly off. Perfect for a sushi dinner. And he looks down at the gaping triangle, almost like you've cut a chunk out of his midsection, almost like you were chopping down a tree. And he looks down at the wedge-shaped bit of hip that's missing, and is like,
Captain, I don't like this so much.
and all right, back to Cheesy and the Pirate King.
Do you know where the boy be? He be perhaps about the size of a cabin boy, with skin of blue and ears of serrated ear material.
Like the ears are knives or something?
Yeah, he be a Triton, a sea elf.
I don't think I know who you're talking about, but I would
Can I
love
hear this
to
from where I
resolve
am?
this
Yes, you
without
can.
stabbing each other. Also, I don't even think I've encountered this kid at all, so I'm not
You
even
have not. You
bullshitting.
have not.
That's
Yeah.
very convenient.
Yeah, I think
Priestess-
only Obsidia actually did.
Priestess
Really?
of the Seer, if you throw down your arms, we shan't hurt ye.
Do I look armed? I am very, very heavily armed. I'm just disguised.
You shan't.
He calls back to
Also, you have arms.
his quote unquote men,
Oh, yeah.
to his shark men.
You shan't hurt the Priestess of the Seer, but the rest, keel haul the load of them.
All right, and with that, the ship
That's
is
not
going.
gonna go over well.
The dog is freaking out at something.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a package got delivered.
Yay, package!
There's a dog barking at my neighbors, so that's why Ryuji's losing his goddamn mind.
Maybe it's the same dog. I don't know. We don't live that close. But that'd be nice.
No, that would be nice.
We could set up like a string and a can between our houses.
We'll do a distant we'll do a distance coffee hangout sometime.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see you before like this quarantine, like once this quarantine ends.
I know.
All right. With that, 2 more sharkmen are going to leap off of the bow into the side of the ship, as it is getting close enough. And ooh, he stuck the landing, and he stuck the landing. These are sharkmen as well, but they appear to be like what are the really bad sharks? Like the sharks that nobody really cares about. What's a wimpy shark?
I don't know the answer to that question.
Like a reef
All
shark?
sharks
Yeah,
are
basically
great.
these are like 2 scrawny reef shark guys, both of which are holding little daggers in their hands. They're definitely the roguey types of shark. All right. I don't know Shallot from Devil Arms. This universe was here.
Oh, that's like it's a character that Alejandro plays.
Okay. Nice. All right, so they're going to leap onto the ship as well. All right, so the pirate that you've been fighting is going to roar, and he is going to take a swipe at Corlin, a swipe at Galatea, and a bite at Corlin. All right. So the swipe at Corlin is an 18.
Damn it. Meat.
All right. That is going to be... What is his strength on this? 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
It is a 14 against Galatea.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So that is going to be 7 points of damage. You'll take half, so that'll be 3.
Okay.
And the bite is like a 12 against Corlin, so I don't think that's going to hit.
No.
So he snaps his jaws at you again.
Stay away, or I'll eat your face.
Obsidia, over on the side of the ship, but you're about 15 feet away from your friends, kind of hiding away from the crowd that is mostly dispersed toward the lower decks at this point. Over on the side of the bow, you can see that the guards that have ran out, of which there are about a dozen, are firing arrows into various sharks that are still on the pirate ship. What do? You are there with, what's his name? Mert.
I want to talk to him, so I'll talk to him in Elven. Hey, kid, who are you? What is going on?
I ran away from, verily, kind. I ran away from my home under the sea. You know, they always told me when I was growing up that everything was better down where it's wetter, and I should have taken it from them. Because everything.
Who are you?
I am Mertius. I'm the son of the Queen of Zerkarikos, the Triton City, down there by the Devil's Reef.
And who are these people? Why are they looking for you?
I don't know, maybe a bounty?
Do you think your parents might want you back?
I mean, probably. Oh, I mean, it could be because my great grandfather was a pirate king back in the day, and then sunk his ship in order to. He's kind of a jerk.
Do you think these people want to hurt you or help you?
Another cannonball whizzes overhead. Probably hurt.
Okay. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna. Can I like hide him? Is there like a cabinet or a like something like that? I get like a closet. I can hide him.
There's a soapbox that he was moving around earlier.
Would he fit under that?
It would not be comfortable, but yes. Or there's a shuffleboard table nearby.
Sit under this box and fucking just stay there and be quiet.
Okay. He will cramp himself under the soapbox, and
I'll put it in a corner so it's not like in the way.
Okay, it's out of the way. All right. So back across the way, Galatea.
All right.
Two other pirates the reef shark men have jumped onto the bow near you, but you were still engaged with this big boy.
All right, I'm gonna try to cloak him across the face again.
All right. Go ahead.
And that 19.
That's a hit.
Nice. All right. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right. He is definitely looking bloodied, worse for wear, and like he is casting an eye back toward his nice, safe ship. All right. The pirate that had crawled down into the hold. So, Obsidia, you were interacting with people. So... Oh, yeah, you were interacting with people and making... So, did you actually turn invisible before?
I figured it doesn't matter because I had to talk to the kid and like he wouldn't have known who I was if I was invisible.
That's true.
So.
All right, so
I mean, can I do it now instead? Like, can I say I didn't do it then?
You can do it
now?
Yeah, okay. I'll say you did it at the end of your turn.
Okay.
All right. So with that, you will see that the big shark boy that landed in the fighting pit, who has crawled out and has that man catcher, is going to rush two of the guardsmen who are on the bow and tip them overboard. And yep, they're going. Damn. He's going to crank one in the back of the head and flip the other one up by latching this spiked man catcher around his thigh and just upending him. And he's going to be laughing his head off the whole time because he's, you know what? You never work a day in your life if you love what your job is. All right. With that, Galatea, the reef shark men are going to lunge at you and Corlin. You are blue. Corlin is. You know what? You're red. Corlin's blue. That is. They're going to lunge at you with knives, and you are both going to duck out of the way as their knives slash thin air. Because you have armor classes above 11. And I rolled a 6 and a 7. Jeez. Okay.
And I currently have a higher armor class than usual.
Yeah. Oh, do you?
Yeah, Path of the Kensai allows agile parry. So if you make an attack with a Kensai weapon, you then get +2 to AC until your next turn.
All right, it is your turn again.
And I just keep refreshing it each turn. So I'm going to do a hit with my battle axe and an unarmed strike again. I think I'm going to follow it up with a battle axe and a headbutt. Nice. All right. So the unarmed strike is 19, and I got a nat 20 on my weapon strike.
So man-catcher kind of looks like this. Just in case anybody's curious.
Yeah.
And also, I'm using Koatoa stats for these guys, and I can't look at this guy without picturing him with his thumbs up. And just being like,
so
I love it.
right?
Okay. So 4 damage on the unarmed strike.
Okay.
And then the my weapon attack I got a crit on, and as a half orc I have savage attacks, so I'm gonna roll 3 dice.
Okay.
Those were all high. $23 damage.
All
From
right.
battle axe.
How does this? Tell me what happens.
I'm gonna lean in, headbutt him, and
Okay.
then, as he reels back a little stunned, gonna just hit him with my battle axe.
Okay, you are going to make him a sushi platter as you embed your battle axe in the side of his shirky head. And he is going to topple overboard and sink into the water. Cheesy and the Pirate King. The Pirate King is still leading a barrage on the ship. And
Very rude of him.
but he said he's not going to kill you, so that's pretty good.
It's a start, but we gotta move from that to, you know, not killing at least 3 other people.
All right, so Cheesy, in front of you, you can see
Very specific other people.
you can see the 2
mean,
reef shark
yeah,
pirates have
probably.
leapt onto the ship and are making their making some trouble. What do you do?
Well, they seem pretty determined to murder people. Is Corlin and Galatea looking okay, or have they been injured more?
Corlin was hurt a little bit.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna actually take my action to invoke duplicity and make a duplicate of myself,
Okay.
which I guess looks like my undisguised me, so I just summon firbolg.
It can be either or, I'll say.
Maybe I'll summon firbolg so it looks different from my current disguise as totally human mixed person.
Okay, that sounds good. So you would, is that your entire action?
It does. It takes an action, but I can like move it and do stuff, and then cast spells through the duplicate me. So I'm gonna send the duplicate me over to Corlin and use a bonus action to heal.
All right. How much does that heal?
I gotta roll for it. I think it's what the heck is this thing called?
God,
Healing
invoke
word.
duplicity is good. Welcome back.
Super small. It's gonna be a very tiny heal. Oh gosh.
That's okay.
I'm healing you for 5.
That's pretty
Nice. That's most of my damage.
Yeah. So firbolg me runs over to you.
Thank you.
good. All right. So you are going to.
And okay, and also for the conversation, really, do you need to open this by killing people? If you're looking for someone, you could have just sent us a letter or had a conversation with us like a normal person. Frankly, this is incredibly rude. I can't believe you would just open up with a cannonball shot. What year is it?
I'm not talking with you anymore. I'm done with you. I'm going to.
You know that's fair.
An arrow whizzes by his head from the guards.
All right. One moment. We'll continue this in just a second.
Okay,
and
I'm waiting.
He's going to raise his sword to the sky, and oh god. Okay, cool. Out of the 6 guards that are along the bow over there, he's going to raise his sword to the sky, and a sudden burst of holy flame is going to erupt on them. You recognize that as the spell Sacred Flame, which all of them failed their saves. So they are going to scream and erupt in holy flame, and those 6 guardsmen are going to drop to the ground in pain.
Sorry, where were we? Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a Sunday. This is more convenient.
Suppose.
Besides, you ever tried scheduling these things?
Oh, it's the worst.
Aye, it's the worst.
All right, and with that, I need all of you to make me a strength save, except, actually, Obsidia, you can do this with advantage because you're flying. And Galatea, you, of course, are very angry, so do this with advantage, because the other ship is going to ram you now.
All right,
Nat
a natural
20.
20.
Okay.
Wow.
The
Get
total
my
of
sea
20.
legs.
I rolled a nat 19, total of 24.
Jeez, okay, you guys are good at this.
Yeah, 21.
I am strong.
20. Okay,
You're
so
ready this time.
the ship is going to collide into the side of the cruise ship, and most of the people there are going to be toppled over. You actually, one moment. Next to you, you will see the soapbox skids across the deck, and looks like it's headed toward a. It slides back across the deck, and you can see that it's directly angled for a part of the railing that has been blown apart. If something doesn't stop it, it's going to shoot right off the side of the boat. And Galatea, it's your turn.
All right.
So there are 2 sharky men. Oh wait, hold on. I have to make a save. Oh, they're fine. I guess they were trained for this.
All right. So,
We practiced this before.
drive
Brace
her.
yourself.
Plant yourself. Plant your feet.
We did this
Bend
in
your
rehearsal.
knees.
You go, center yourself, find your calm. Do your scales. Oh, shark you. No.
Sharks don't have scales, though. Okay.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm finished.
I hate you. No, I don't. Okay, I'm going to take the pointy end of my warhammer, and I'm going to try to skewer the sharky a-hole who's in front of me.
You're gonna go shark fishing.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to skewer him like right here.
Okay. Stick him with the pointy bit.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, that's
And
a
the dog's
natural
going ape shit
20.
again.
Is it a natural 20? Oh, this guy's not gonna have a good day. These guys are not the big dogs. Or big dogfish.
Big dogfish.
Oh, that dog is barking a lot. Charlie, chill. It's just probably Amazon.
That's a total of 10 damage.
Total of 10.
Nice.
All right, and I mean, still. And you remember to add your rage bonus, right?
Yep, that's with my rage bonus and
All
my
right.
magical hammer.
Magical hammer.
Magical hammer.
Magical hammer. ASMR.
Welcome to Galatea ASMR.
Let me just roll some happy dice.
Alright.
Not again.
Oh, no, I know. Sorry, it's just, I think it's so funny. All right. Be sure to subscribe to Dork Tales ASMR.
Subscribe to Dork Tales.
Subscribe, just subscribe in general, but yeah. All right, so you are going to skewer this one right in the gut, and he's going to look at you. Look down at his stomach. Look up at you. Ow!
Well, I was trying to skewer him in the face, but I guess I missed.
Well, you got him right. Yeah, you missed. You got him. Well, you got a nat 20. So you know what? You got a nat 20. So you'll skewer him right in the face. I'm just gonna hook him. Oh!
So we're having sushi tonight.
Oh!
Akvin soup.
That's illegal.
I do a lot of illegal things, my love.
He's going. You have him hooked, so I'm going to consider that a grapple. So he is going to try to escape your hook. Go ahead and make me a strength and athletics roll with advantage, because of course you're raging. And he's going to make a dex and sleight of hand with disadvantage. Or
Reel him
dex
in.
and acrobatics. He's hooked. He's not getting off.
Okay, so it was. So you're wanting me to add my strength modifier and
Basically,
athletics?
roll above a 10 and you're fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
no, I
it's-
rolled 11.
Strength plus athletics. Okay. So
That's not even plus everything.
yeah, he got
With everything, it's.
He got an 11 with all his mods. Oh no, sorry, he got an 8 with all of his mods because he has disadvantage. So he's going to try to struggle off of the barbed end of your hammer, which is stuck in his mouth. He's not having a good day about this. And his friend is going to look at him. Oh, bummer, Finn. And is going to, yes, his name's Finn. And is going to try to stab you with his knife. Does a 13 hit you?
That
Oh, it
just
does?
hits. That's my
Okay.
AC.
All right, so he's going to lash out at you with a knife, and you are going to take 6 points of damage, which turns into 3 points of piercing damage as he stabs you in the. Let's come to the side. Probably stabs you in the in this thick deltoid you got going on here.
Ow.
And
It's a little spicy.
Yeah, well, I'm a spicy boy. Stab, stab.
And that's the point where he's going to look over and see that his shift leader has been basically beheaded by Corlin. You go, oh, barnacles.
I guess that means that I'm shift commander now.
Yeah, shift leader.
Shift lead.
Shift lead.
All right, and at that point, the rear shift leader with the man catcher is going to turn, look, and see what's going on, and go, no, Franklin! And he's going to hurl his man catcher at Corlin. So Corlin.
So this is a ranged attack?
This is a ranged attack. Oh,
Excellent.
Does deflect arrows work on ranged weapons or just arrows? Oh, it's deflect missiles.
If you are hit by a ranged weapon attack.
Yeah, deflect missiles, like, as long as you roll, like, high enough, you can catch it.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a... Oh, he doesn't have the sticky shield. That's too bad. Okay. That is a... it's gonna be probably a miss, actually. 17?
That will hit.
Okay.
So how much damage do you do?
That is a... What's that? 5 piercing.
You look so entertained right now.
That is going to be
Cortland's
11
face.
points of damage.
Well, I reduced it by 17. So since I reduced it to 0, I can catch it.
Okay, so this giant serrated spear is going to fly through the air, and it looks like it was going to cleave you. It was going to catch you right at the back of the neck, and a normal person, this would have popped their head off. But you are going to turn around and catch it.
And as a reaction, I'm going to spend that 1 key point to make a ranged attack with a weapon or piece of ammunition I just caught.
Okay, you may throw it
I'll
back.
throw it back.
Okay, it is a D10 damage weapon.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 19 to hit.
As you do. Okay.
This is far.
So that is
Oh god.
11 damage.
I was really hoping that in another game that Mike's ranger, his gloomstalker, would face that monk, because that monk was gonna ruin his day.
And just catch all of his arrows and throw them
That's
back.
his entire gimmick, is he's like pew 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 pew, and the guy would have been like.
The thing is you have to spend a key point to throw it back.
Yeah, but you guys were level.
You can catch however many you want as long as you roll enough to reduce the
It would
damage
have been
to
great.
0.
How much damage is that?
11.
11. God. And okay, so that is going to catch him right in the midsection, and you see the teeth of this man catcher bite into his actually rather scrawny waist. He's very Dorito shaped. But he's a shark man. You know how it is. He's Jawsome. He's Jaws Whedon. All right, there we go. So minus 11. So we'll say that.
Okay, so that was 1 key point.
All right, that's
down.
going to lodge in him. The Pirate King is going to reach down and pull out a large cone with a little handle on the bottom of it.
Your attention! Attention, ship! Ye have been captured by the Scarlet Harlot. Bring forth the Triton boy, and we shall let you live. Although it may not be in a way that you'd like to live.
That makes me not want to do it.
Yeah, it's intimidation. Shush. Quiet
Roll
you.
for intimidation.
Can I
yes, roll
yar
for-
back and
So
roll an
bad at
intimidation
this.
myself?
Yes, you may. Okay. He has a 22 on intimidation.
Okay.
23!
Damn.
Yar!
Yeah!
You're not stuck. We're stuck on the ship with you. You're stuck on here with us.
He's going to look at you like, "Arr."
And this is after I just caught and flinged back this giant spear weapon thing.
You're a little quiet right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't changed anything.
Have you not?
No? I'm
Oh. You got really quiet.
normal.
Yeah.
Did my yar blow something out?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe you spoke too loud and it rebalanced.
Cycle your mic, hit the mute, and then unmute.
How about now?
Still really quiet. You can turn your gain up a little bit. It's fine. All right. So he's going to flinch and look at you and kind of give you that little gesture with his hand that says, "Oh, simmer down a little." All right. Obsidia. You see that the crate is toward the back of the ship.
Okay, can I go catch it? And again, is there like a closet or a door or a cabinet or anything I can fucking put this in?
You could try to push it toward. There's a hole in the center of the hull that you could try to shove it down into. It looks
I
like
see
his,
what happened.
What's that?
Zoom turned on automatically adjust volume. Even I had turned it off and it turned it back on.
You yard so loud you changed your settings. That's impressive. That's, you know what? I'm gonna give you an inspiration for that.
I got inspiration back.
All right, so Obsidia, I need you to make me a strength roll to be able to catch this thing as it slides across the bow. I'm just using bow indiscriminately. I don't even know what it is.
I rolled rolled a 10.
A 10?
Yeah.
All right. So you were going to slow, and I realized that I was expecting Cheesy to not do much this round because she's been just talking back and forth with the captain. So I actually skipped your turn by accident, my friend. Cheesy, you're going to notice that a crate is sliding across the bow of the ship, and Obsidia flies over and tries to catch it, but keeps getting pushed by it from the momentum. Would you like to go help?
She looks like she needs help. I will head in that direction to go help, yes.
All right. So you are going to be able to make it over there quite easily with your speed, and put your hands on the side of the soapbox, and looking down through a crack, you can see a wide-eyed, blue-skinned elf looking up at you. Hello.
I have an immediate reaction.
Yep.
Thaumaturgy, so I'm loud as hell. Oh my gosh, we almost lost the beer!
Make me a persuade, or make me a bluff check, or deception check, please.
Not amazing. See, 15?
15. You will hear the sounds of gasps and dismay from inside of the hull, where the dwarven contingent goes, "Oh no, not the beer!"
It's okay, it's safe though. We're good.
Hey, push it down in here. Could use a brew. Aye, could use a brew too. Oh yeah, me too, eh? That's the Canadian dwarf. He's from Winnipeg. Okay. All right, so the ship can't do much more attacks. You are going to see several of the pirates hook onto the side of the cruise ship with like large hooks that connect its ship for easy boarding. Galatea, you are up again with the two pirates next to you, and the two shitty pirates next to you, one of which has your hammer in his mouth.
And I don't know how deep my hammer is into his cheek.
Pretty deep.
Okay, because I want to try something a little stupid.
That is what we're playing.
I'd like to use use my upper body strength and like pull myself forward to kick him in the sternum.
You may do so. You may do so.
Nice. I appreciate that so hard.
That's an unarmed strike. That's a 13 to hit.
13 is a hit on this guy.
Fuck you.
All right, so you're going to pull yourself up, and so because this is an unarmed strike, you'll be doing 1 plus your strength mod. Plus your rage.
Plus my rage?
Plus your rage.
So just like 3 points of damage then.
What's your strength mod?
My strength mod plus my thing
Yep.
plus 1. Okay, cool. So that would be a total of 6.
6, all right. So pulling yourself up by his lip, you are going to kick him directly in the stomach, or chest?
Like in the sternum. Like
In the sternum.
Here. Like
and
between his
you
ribs.
are going to pop out of his cheek with a... Actually, it's more of a ripping noise, but I don't have anything I want to rip right now. And you are covered in shark blood as you kick the pirate shark back over the ship, and he's going to tumble down the 40, 50, 60 feet into the water with a giant kabloosh. The entire way down. Oh, you know what? I only get to do this once, so... as you kick him... Where is it? It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, guys. So you reach up, you rip the stall, Kelly, stall. You rip it out of his mouth, covered in... you'll actually have a bit of shark fin still attached to your hook, and you kick him, and as he flails over the side of the ship, he cartwheels down into the water below, and that's when you hear... Yeah. Sorry, I had to load up a Wilhelm scream. And he will galoosh into the water below. The pirate next to you, who has both of his knives drawn and had just stabbed you in the shoulder, looks over at you, looks at Coraline, who just did that roaring scream, and is going to turn and leap over the railing as well.
Okay, bye!
Bye!
Good choice!
Bye! Sploosh! All right, and then, let's see, Galatea. The pirate, the other alpha pirate who had thrown that man catcher at you, is going, and you caught him, is going to rip it off of his guts.
All right, Lars. Perhaps we should dance.
And he's going to rush and try to clock you in the face with it for a 17.
Wait, so he gets to attack again before I've had my turn?
This is his first round.
But he threw it at me as an attack,
Oh, did he now?
right? And as a reaction, I threw it back, but I haven't had my turn since.
You're right, he did.
So,
He did, because I accidentally skipped him up around. So he's going to try to pull it off his guts, and it's your turn.
okay, I was kind of going, it's my turn.
Sorry, my notes are very messy at the moment because this has been crazy.
Okay, so how far away is he from me?
He's about 30 feet.
Excellent.
He's inside
I'm-
of stomping range.
Yeah, because my speed is actually 40. So,
Oh, you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
move-
It's because I gave him the other pirates initiative. That's what it was. I gave him
Ah.
the dead pirates initiative. That's why. Okay.
I'm going to move up to him
Okay.
and tell him I'm hurt that he tried to throw that at me. And going to smack him.
So, because he has not had his turn yet, I will say the man catcher is still stuck to his waist, and he is considered grappled for that. So for example, the stick
Do
is
I get advantage?
yeah, you can get advantage till he frees himself.
Sweet. Okay, I'll roll these separately then.
You'll have advantage on all attacks against him until he gets that free.
That 20 again!
Are you
Oh,
kidding?
you.
This guy is not a good
Are you
day.
gonna flurry of blows?
No, I was gonna save that for. I want to keep saving that for if people trying to shoot me, so I can throw the arrows back.
Okay.
Because I only have 2 key points left, and it's 1 per, right?
Okay.
So, and then the unarmed strike is over 19.
Okay, those are 2 hits.
Okay, so for the battle axe. Yeah, that looks like sweet. So my half-orc trait of savage attack doesn't look like it has a cooldown. It
Okay.
just, when you score a critical, it just happens.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay. So that is. $22 damage on the battle axe.
20 damage on the battle axe.
Yeah. And the unarmed is. I'd add my strength to unarmed, correct?
Yes, you do.
Cool. I just want to make sure I was doing it right.
You can
Does
add your strength
proficiency
or
count
your
for that?
dexterity. For you, not for damage.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll add my dex then, because it's slightly better.
Yep.
So that's 8 damage.
8 damage on both.
On just the unarmed.
Okay. And what was your axe? That was the crit, right?
Shit. I have to go recount it.
Sorry, I was waiting for the final
I
total. I
rolled-
thought you were counting it up together, and I was just prepping evil.
No, I told you one amount and then.
Okay. Someone remember what it was?
For whose total?
For her crit total.
I don't know. I wasn't writing.
think it was 22.
hers down.
It's 22 sounds good. So 30 total.
Uh,
That's gonna make his
Yeah.
day much worse.
because they were separate attacks, I was giving you the damage separately, because it's
Okay.
different types too.
Sure, sounds good. All right, so you are going to cleave him. You're actually going to strike him critically with the side, with the blade of your battle axe. Greataxe? Greataxe. And
Battle
it's-
axe.
Oh, it's just a battle axe? Okay.
The monk
You're-
weapon has to be one-handed.
That's what it was. Okay, so you're going to bring it down on his shoulder, bisecting his right arm. The arm
How'd
is
you
going...
like Peacemaker?
I don't like it.
And then I'll headbutt him.
All right, and he's going to go backwards. You see that his right arm is still tightly clutched around the man catcher as it flops to the ground, dragging vestigially from it. Cheesy Brie is going to yell about beer. And the pirate captain needs to make a perception roll. All right.
Hey, that's not beer. Bring us what's in the box and we'll let you live. We'll buy it from you.
Excuse you, I'm not selling you my secret wine.
Not for 1,000 gold pieces.
Look, what are
Just
you
gonna
guys
make
here
really
for?
quick eye contact with Obsidian.
What do you guys want? What is the whole point?
No, of course not. It's very important to me.
We need the boy to break the curse.
How will he break the curse?
We need royal blood to break the curse of the ocean depths.
How much royal blood?
I mean, we were going to spill it all just to be sure, but I mean, I'm not versed in infernal contractual law.
I think just a drop would do, though, right?
I mean, probably a few more just to be sure, but I suppose.
A few more would be reasonable. We could agree to a few drops.
All right, so you're saying that he's in the box.
He's not in the box. Would you agree? We're negotiating.
I think you're saying he's in the box.
Would you agree that a few drops would do it?
Aye, but if it doesn't work, we take a bunch more.
Let's go from there.
Aye.
A truce then?
Make me a persuasion roll, Obsidia. Cheesy, are you assisting?
Yeah, I'm gonna help. Truth seems like a really good idea right
So
now.
you may make this roll with advantage then, Obsidia.
So advantage, just
You roll 2d20s and tell me the highest.
got it. Oh, a 16 is my highest.
16 is your highest. All right.
What do you add anything to that?
You add your charisma and persuasion score.
Well,
Oh, plus
just your
one, so
persuasion score, which
17.
has your charisma as part of it.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
what was the total?
17.
17.
Hold fire.
So what? Do you just need it on the ship?
Aye. You may come aboard the Scarlet Harlot.
Or I could just like shoot an arrow at it that has some on.
No. You will come aboard with the boy.
Oh, I'll come aboard. It's fine. Not my first time on a boat with a weird name like that.
All right.
Won't be the last.
All right. They will drop a plank over for you to cross aboard the ship. And what do you guys say we take a bathroom break right now?
Sure. Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll be back in just a moment, everyone. Hope you guys are having a good time as they board the Scarlet Harlot. Be right back. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Where's the... There we go. Boop, boop. Be right back. Hello, welcome back. Hope you had a good bathroom break too. Sorry that took an extra minute. I just received a shipment from my friend in Japan with more bowl or like cup noodles than I can know what to do with. It's gonna be so good. So Adam, if
Kind of
you're
jealous,
watching,
honestly.
oh god, thank you so much, Adam. All right, so welcome back to It's Always Magical in Fandelia, and let's just jump back in. The ship creaks and groans under you. You've boarded the Scarlet Harlot, and you encounter the dread pirate in his own lair. He has introduced himself as Mogun. Mogun Herlach, who was cursed by Merlach. You need to answer me this one thing, he says, leaning toward you. Be the wine to your liking, he says as he pours you all a glass.
So far, so good. No complaints.
Now, besides being waterlogged and completely covered in barnacles, the captain's chamber is quite neat. The table is well addressed with all manner of fish and fare from the sea. There's a nori platter laid out, as well as quite a few fish platters. There is a man with the upper body of an octopus walking around and serving you. And have you let Mert out of the box, or is he still in the box?
No, I think he's walking around.
Okay.
I'm like hovering around him, trying to keep an eye on him.
Sounds good. Over in the corner, playing several instruments, is a man who is mostly squid. He's playing, it looks like a harp as well as a flute at the same time.
It's a pretty classy establishment you're running here.
Yeah, well, we do what we can. Don't worry. Until negotiations be over. My men shall not, well, I mean, my crew, I mean, we're a multi-species, multi-generational, diverse backgrounded crew. So they shall not do the negative things.
Of course, you're modern pirates.
As we are. We're technically immortal as long as we remain in fish form. So we're both
Is that
old
the
and new.
curse?
We're a synergy of things, as it were. To speak in corporate lingo. But anyway. So that wine be barrel aged at the bottom of the depths for some 3 generations.
It's a nice smoky red that looks like it was oak barrel aged. And wine does weird things when kept under that many leagues of pressure. It's definitely...
Yeah, I can imagine.
I actually don't know the science behind that, and if anybody's watching, what would happen if a wine barrel was kept at the bottom of the, say, the Bering Strait for 60 years?
Probably bad stuff.
Probably.
As a doctor of science, I can confirm it's bad.
It's
Would
definitely...
that maintain its water tightness being in salt water?
It would probably eventually penetrate the barrel because it would just waterlog the planks.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So it's probably slightly salty red wine.
It's salty red wine, but overall, it's pretty high quality salty red wine.
Yarr.
Salty.
Very strong.
Hey, everything is salty. You kind of, when you're living at the bottom of the sea, you stop noticing the salt, to be honest.
There.
Are you 4, 5? 4, 5? As many as you are.
5 right now.
4.5.
Tasha, you're a little quiet, just so you know.
Oh, I don't know how to fix that.
Oh, was there a setting in Zoom that you found, Christine?
Yeah, if you go to your microphone, you should be able to adjust it.
Yeah, the little arrow next to the microphone button and go into audio settings, which is right at the bottom. Mine, there's a microphone area where there's a volume meter next to it.
Oh, okay.
And underneath it says automatically adjust volume.
Yeah.
If that's ticked, it will automatically lower if you get too loud.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Which-
I unticked that. Is
Good.
that
Yeah,
any
so
better?
And then if you raise the volume meter so it's at full,
Full? Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that was much
Yeah.
That
better.
sounds better? Okay.
All right, so he will lean across the table and offer you a plate.
Saltwater taffy.
thank you.
Sure.
Why, thank you.
Aye.
Just looking at him suspiciously.
The dread pirate Dead Cheshire made that for me.
Very
It's
nice.
quite delicious. Right. So negotiations. I would like 6 pints of this boy's blood.
6
I
pints.
would counter with 6 drops.
This is a fairly high start.
How about a quarter pint?
Yeah.
Well, what do you have to do with it
Please.
to break the curse?
And what you want to do with the blood.
Aye, so long ago. We had this right idiot as a captain. This man named Longshanks Roger. He tried to seduce one of the Triton queens. But he was quite, what's the term? It's an archaic term. Fugly? He'd be very fugly. It
Oh,
stands
that's
for...
an elven term.
Ah, yes, it's elven term meaning, forsooth, this man art ugly. He tried...
Yes, quite.
So,
Sure.
he made a deal with the dark god of the depths, Merlach. No relation to Herlach. It's just, don't worry about it. No relation to me. Made a deal with him that he would trade our ship and curse us to the depths. Of course, when we found out he was doing that, we keel-hauled him and threw him overboard, and we didn't really take. Unfortunately, that did piss off the original contract that we had signed with the captain to not keel-haul the captain, and we were cursed by Arcaris, the god of I'm not sure exactly what, I think the myth says the other way, but no, it wasn't Long John, or Longshanks. So, what we need is to fulfill the vow that made us break our oath. Or fulfill the lust, or something. I actually don't quite know the way it works, but I know I need the blood of the woman that our captain sold us out for which we broke our own oaths. We just need his blood. It's very confusing.
You don't need much. If you just need the blood, you don't need a whole lot of it.
You don't need 6 pints.
Don't need 6 pints. Like, where in
All right, 2 pints.
No.
Quarter pints.
What are you doing
You
with
just
this?
said a half pint a moment ago.
Where are you?
No, I said a quarter pint, you half pint.
You're a half pint.
F you, man.
Or you want to go?
Sip some more of this wine.
I'll fight you. I just hold up my hammer.
Do with the blood.
We have to give it back to the ocean.
You're just gonna put it in the ocean.
Okay, well, I mean,
Drop?
So can we not just do a drop and see what happens, and
Okay,
then
fine.
go from there?
okay, fine. I don't have to give it into the ocean, but Cheshire, bring me out the contract. My lord.
Oh, you still have it. That is a lifesaver.
That helps.
All right.
Let's start there.
A moment passes, and the shark pirate that he was speaking to returns and brings this very waterlogged piece of parchment that's more like it's been magically kept intact, but more or less it is kind of the consistency of slightly damp toilet paper. It's like a ball of contract. He brings it back and puts it on the table.
Oh, little glasses. Okay, let's see this horribly gross contract.
Make me a oh god, what would this be?
Reading?
A reading check.
There's no
Reading
academics.
rainbow.
I'll say religion. Religion's the closest thing to bureaucracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact,
10.
what'd you get?
10, despite being a
14.
cleric.
What's that? Did someone else try to give it a try?
14?
Okay, so you guys are helping each other? Okay. So glancing over it, and blah, 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 blah. Honestly, just bleeding onto the contract should be enough to potentially break the curse.
Mert?
Just gotta bleed on this thing.
So I'm gonna prick your finger and just hold up my warrior.
I'm gonna hold up my rapier, which is literally like closer to a needle.
It's basically one of those like little skewer. You took it originally out of an olive.
Wait. Obsidia, did you unpoison that already?
Pixie crafted. Oh, good point. I will keep pointing.
Clean that first.
Okay, good. I was wondering about that.
Just clean it. Just gonna.
Or here, I've got an arrow.
Got my hammer. God, y'all are
Okay,
shafting
Clean
me.
it off, and it's safe now.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Hit the child with a hammer to get a drop
No,
of
you
blood?
can prick it on the pointy end. I mean, it is kind of covered in shock. Got
Aye.
It's fine.
Infectious.
Aye, and you,
What?
Miss Bree, as a cleric
Yes?
of Beatrice. Sorry, Basir.
Here.
Sorry, I'm waterlogged. He'll smack his head and some water will come out. As a cleric of Basir, you will monitor this ceremony to make sure it's legitimate.
Of course. I've got another ceremony coming up pretty soon here too, but I should have time for
Busy
this one.
day.
It is. I'm fully booked.
All
So
right.
you have my word. I will not manipulate you or anything like that during the ceremony.
All right, boy. Prick
Probably.
your finger and say, "The blood that was given to me freely by my mother, I give freely unto ye." Is this okay? He says, looking up at you.
I mean, it's worth a go.
Go ahead.
The blood that was given freely by my mother, I give unto thee. And just for a moment in time, the blood hangs in the air at the tip of his finger. And then this slightly, almost purple blood that courses through his veins will drip down 1 drop, 2 drops, 3 drops onto the contract. which will shiver and shimmer as the writing turns into goldish flame on the page. And the man in front of you, the hammer-headed shark, the Captain Mogan, will shiver and shudder. And instead of a hammerhead shark, you will be staring at a 6.5-foot tall, very, very handsome man of... basically, he's Idris Elba. Yeah. So he goes from being a hammerhead shark to being a very, very handsome, dark-skinned man with a brilliant white smile, with one gold tooth, of course.
The curse, it is lifted. My voice! My voice! I can sing again.
Hello, sir.
Hi.
The music will stop suddenly as the squid no longer has, you know, all of those arms. And you'll see all around you, the magic will begin to lift, and all of the men around you and women will suddenly shift down from fish forms into being humans again.
My lads, we're human again. Nothing can stop us now. We can live our lives. We can...
And then you'll hear...
Oh, wait.
The ship was kept alive by magic. We forgot about that, didn't we? Yes, we did. And the...
Does seem like a small misstep, yeah.
The ship is to suddenly start sinking. And I would like, let's give me some, let's get some athletics checks to get out of here before it sinks.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 19.
19?
Yep. Nat 20, bitches!
That was
All
a
right.
strength check.
Oh,
That was a strength check.
17.
That's a total of 10.
To 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have athletics? Are you trained in it? Are you proficient in athletics?
Nope.
Oh, you are not? Do some
I'm not.
push-ups, noob. Well, at least you'll...
Run!
All right, so you all are going to run out from the captain's deck, which is, of course, right underneath the main stairwell on the main deck. And you will see that the ship has already started bowing underneath the ocean. And you are going to be... All of you are going to be able to, except for Galatea, are going to be able to leap onto the cruise ship. Galatea is going to leap and is
Question.
going... Yes.
Is it still hooked to the cruise ship?
Yes, which is why you guys have the chance to do that.
It's also going to be very bad in a moment.
Down?
It will next round. Yeah, good call. Good call. So Galatea is going to leap and is going to catch just the edge and is going to start slipping off the side. Is anybody going to try to help her?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
so both of you helping together are going to be able to pull Galatea back onto the bridge. Oh, that reminds me. I have to be Mert. Oh, Mert's actually going to be able to jump it. Good job, Mert. You're pretty athletic.
Sure, can't
That's
Mert
my
swim
short legs.
breathe underwater and stuff anyways?
He can. It's a little thing about that. So are going to leap back onto the next ship. You're going to pull Galatea overboard, or pardon me, on board, the other way. Reverse
Don't
overboard.
throw me overboard, please.
Not this time.
And
Roll
that's
up.
when you're going to notice, Corlin, the chains that are holding the other ship are going to start pulling taut against the cruise ship. There
Oh, it's
are
chain, not...
they are
not rope?
They're hooks on chains.
Shit.
There are
Okay, I guess-
6 of them.
Start strength checking to pull them off.
Okay, so you can try to pull them off.
Is it a wooden railing?
It is a wooden railing.
I'm gonna chop the railing off.
Okay, so
That would be quicker.
what you may do is go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Here.
That would be... 24.
24. You were going. So how many did I say there were? 4 or 6? Is it 4,
6.
right? They're 6. Okay. You were going to hack one of them completely off. The hook is going to bob into the water.
Oh, I
Several.
was just gonna attack the railing.
Oh, yeah, I know. You cut the railing, and the hook is going to fall off into the water.
Oh, okay.
Several of the other sharkmen are going to, former sharkmen are going to roar and try to help you, and 2 more of the hooks are going to break into the water. Is anyone else going to try to detach these hooks?
I'm gonna try to
Yeah,
just
I'll do
like
some.
use my hammer to just like smash.
Go ahead, make me an attack roll. And Cheesy, if you're going to try as well.
So I mean, I guess, are there some that are particularly far away and difficult to get to?
Yes.
I'm too pretentious to hit these things myself, but a spiritual weapon would probably do it.
Do it.
That's a
Spiritual
total
weapon
of
is the
21.
best.
That is absolutely, you're going to smash it open. There are 2 remaining, and at the end of the round, the ship is going to start taking trouble if those things are not removed. So, Cheesy, spiritual weapon.
Hang on, I'm just seeing what this does.
Is that
Melee
Ryuji?
spell attack.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. I guess, do I need to roll to hit the chain or just damage?
You just need to roll to hit.
Oh, shoot. I don't think I do.
No?
I'm just scrolling up to the actual... Oh my god, this freaking character sheet is so large.
And in charge.
It really is. No, I think I have a 7.
Alright, so your spiritual weapon is going to miss, and I need everyone to make me a dex save to remain standing. It is DC 12, though, because there are only 2 of these things. They are going to pull taut as the ship sinks.
That's a total of 13.
Tasha, you're flying, you have advantage.
Oh, 16 then.
16? Okay, where is...
5?
Oh, that dice is gone. Alright. Dropping dice on stream. They're gone forever.
Yep.
Alright, would you get 5? Okay, so you are going to topple onto the deck, knocked prone. There is... Okay, we're going to start at the beginning of the new round. Is someone going to rush over and unhook those last 2?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so as you rush over, you can see
Or
a
else a
very,
torch.
very dark shape clouding the water beneath the sinking ship.
Yes.
What'd you get?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Tasha?
I said yes.
About what?
I don't know. It seems exciting.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool. As long as we're happy. All right, so go ahead and both of you make me attack rolls on those last 2 hooks.
20.
That is-
Nat.
That's going to smash that
16.
thing right off. And that is as well. You both are going to free the ship just in time because the 24 sailors that leap off of the ship and into the water, the ship is still just beneath them in the water, and suddenly it is going to be pulled underneath the waves forcefully by something beneath it.
Oh, that's fun.
Lovely.
Love it.
What was that?
If the kid's here, I'm gonna reach up to cover his eyes.
You know,
I can't see.
me,
I'm
okay.
blind. I'm blinded.
That's the idea. This is horrible.
All right, what are you all doing? This dark shape is coming closer and closer toward the top of the water.
I'm dragging this child away from the edge of the ship.
Okay.
I will pull my bow out, but just kind of keep an eye on what's happening and hope that it.
I'm gonna
Hey?
hold an action to, if I see anything pop up, I'm just gonna hit it.
Okay.
Oh, actually, is there still sailors in the water?
There are still sailors in the water.
I'm gonna start throwing a rope down to try and help them get out.
Sounds good. All right, you will do so, and some of the pirates are going to start climbing onto the ship. Well, former shark pirates are going to start climbing onto the ship and clinging to the rigging on the side of the boat so not to sink. And as they do, you will see a tremendous tentacle breach the water. This tentacle is as wide around as 5 men. And it is going...
like 2 me's.
It's true. And is going to reach up and touch down on part of the center deck. Did someone say they were going to smash anything to touch the deck?
I was holding an action to smash it.
What'd you get?
3 plus 5, so it's a total 8.
All right, so you're going to smash the deck nice and proper.
Yuji, come here, bud. Oops!
And as it touches down, is anybody else
You
doing
helping
anything?
it?
You will hear a strange song rise out of the water. And then you will hear... which actually sounds more like... as a horn would underwater.
So I suppose I have a spiritual weapon out still, so I might as well scoot that over to swing at the tentacle.
Okay, go ahead and swing at the tentacle.
Okay. So 5 on this. 21.
21. You are going to embed your spiritual weapon to the side of this tentacle. And the tentacle is going to lurch off of the bow and start like doing this, like
I hit
kind
it
of
for
like when
11. That's pretty good for me.
Wow, that's really good. So you're actually going to take the tip off of it.
I've actually got a question too. Does Basir have any weapons that are related to her, or is this just whatever Cheesy wants it to be?
It's whatever. Well, Alexa, what do you think that the goddess of pleasure and wine would have?
It's a big old bunch of whips.
Bunch of whips? Okay. It's obviously whips, yeah. I knew it was going to go there.
Very obviously whips.
Okay, so a spiritual whip lashes out and snaps the tip of the tentacle off.
Just the tip?
Just the tip, just to see how it feels, and it feels bad. It is going to whip its tentacle back and start doing this like it just caught its finger in a door. Yip, 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 yip. And toward the center of the shadow, you will see the very tip of... Let's see. Is a... Nope, that's a grick. It's not a grick. Let's see if I can find a photo. Not the jackal there. They don't have a photo in the book, so I'll just describe it. A tremendous squid erupts out of the water, and you can see that it looks like it's been tattooed or painted with some very regal symbols. And as it rises out of the water, you will see a contingent of a dozen individuals wearing strange shell, kind of prismatic rainbow armor, all with blue skin. And
Mark, do you know these people?
okay, that's my mum. And in the center of it, you will see a regal, fairly average looking for an elf, but fairly pretty for a human. Woman with blue skin, serrated ears, and long hair tied back into all numbers of different loops and doodads, wearing a long, flowing dress made of woven kelp, rises out of the water with the giant squid. She will address in Elven, that is strangely accented. Hey, hello. Humans and other infidels, be ye in possession of... Ah, there you are, Mert. Mert, come home. These shenanigans have gone on long enough. Oh. But Ma! But nothing. You have been gone nearly a month. Your father's worried sick. Come home now. Leave the Argeny alone. Come back home. Yes, Ma. Well, it's nice to meet you all.
Nice to meet you too.
Very nice to meet you, Mert.
Do you want to come over and play?
Maybe another time. I've got to host a wedding vow thing.
Yeah, maybe another time, but sure.
As long as you have an underwater breathing spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
I think
imagine
they
the saunas down there.
The saunas are quite nice. Anyway, Mert! I'm done waiting for you.
You better go.
Hey, Mert, take care of yourself.
Mom's calling. Come down if you're alive in 400 years. I'll probably be king by then. Goodbye.
We'll do our best.
The tentacle is going to very gingerly approach the bow again. And
Sorry,
let
tentacle.
And is going to carry him back toward the center mass of the squid, allowing him to reunite with his mother. Hello, Mother. You are very grounded, she says in her strange elven dialect. And then...
Should it be watered?
No. You're sunk. She'll look at you, give you a curt nod, and then the squid will disappear under the waves.
So the moment that they're not looking with weapons pointed at me, I'm going to snag up the tip of the tentacle and throw it in a bag.
Okay.
Hey, could be useful.
It's probably something cool.
And are you guys doing anything else for the next few minutes?
Yeah, is there any
going-
like money pouches left on the deck or anything like that from when everybody ran away?
I'm gonna
Make me an investigation roll to see what you find.
Is the ship currently stable? Like, we're not sinking, we're not...
You're not
falling
sinking.
apart? Okay.
Okay.
Steve.
I'm going to see if there's any like fish parts left over, or if those transform back.
The one thing I hadn't considered. I'm gonna do a percentiles roll.
I'm listening to Pirates of the Caribbean music, so
Oh shit! Did the guys we killed
yeah.
come back to life before that happened, or did they just die?
They just died. You killed them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
we're
you said
pretty
they were
horrible.
immortal or
People
something.
die
so.
when they are killed.
No. They don't die. They die. They can be killed, but they can't die.
Okay.
It's one of those curses.
Yeah, people die when they're killed.
So I actually rolled 100% on a percentile dice for the first time in my life. So there's still
Wow.
fish guts laying on the bow.
Cool. Are there any like fish parts or anything?
Yeah, totally. You'll actually
Cool.
see that there's an entire like half of a shark skull laying on the deck.
I'm gonna take that and put it like in my pouch and just kind
All
of
right, so you are wedging this shark head into your pouch, and you'll see that one of the pirates has climbed off onto the bow and is giving you a look like,
That was Bruce.
This is a little bit of crime sushi. It's fine.
it's fine.
Question.
Bettis' his wife doesn't see him like that anyway. All right,
If you
question.
want it,
Okay, so are these were they pirates before they were cursed? Like, are they still pirates? Like, are they good people, or are they like just being nice? Like, what are they doing?
Is piracy necessarily bad? They mostly just like, you could talk to them about it. I think you should talk to them about it.
Okay, yeah.
What'd you get on your investigation roll, Christine?
16.
16. You are going to find, I'm going to roll percentiles real quick. Oh, actually, you know what? You are going to find... you are going to find... you are going to find a bag of gems and jewels that someone dropped, worth about 85 gold pieces,
Nice.
as well as all of the cutlasses you can carry.
oh yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of cutlasses.
It's true. You all can have a cutlass now.
Sugar's coming.
Hi, Sugar.
All right, and with that, you are going to chat up the hello, tiny dog.
Tiny dog.
Hi, Sugar.
Hi, baby.
Are you going to chat with the pirates?
Yes, I would like
Yeah.
to know what their plans are.
And I'm going to explain to them about this bottle that I threw at them.
Oh, that asshole.
right.
Yeah. So nice to know that he's a ghost in the bottle sinking to the bottom of the ocean floor.
Serves him right. Ooh, sorry. Serves him right. Sorry, I had something stuck in my throat. One of the pirates looks over. Are you talking to the captain?
Yeah.
He looks around. They only saw us attacking as sharkmen.
Yes.
If anyone asks,
You were
We're-
totally passengers who got washed over the edge.
savvy?
Yeah,
All right. And Tiny One, you were asking what we should do now?
So what are your plans?
Is there still a market for bootlegged loot music and scrolls?
probably.
Good.
Honestly,
Oh, yes.
When isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of on a cruise ship. There's a market for everything.
We weren't
If
really.
they can have shuffleboard, there's anything.
And I mean, if you
Shuffleboard.
want to keep sailing, you should look up the Eclipse. They always need good sailors.
I think
The
that's probably
captain's
a good idea. Most of my loot is sinking with that ship, but this will be good.
Do you guys need some gold to start off or anything?
It's fine. We do have some left in a bank account in Fandelia. We'll swing by, and it probably has been accruing some interest in a while.
Okay.
But I appreciate the offer.
No, just thought I'd ask.
Here's, and what are your names?
I'm Galatea.
No, I mean, but your adventuring party.
Oh,
Not really.
Ah,
We
unofficial
kind
adventurers?
of fall into it.
I mean, we're certainly a party, but can you call what we do adventuring?
I
It
mean,
kind of happens to us.
We're definitely not registered, if that's what you're asking.
We don't mean to. It just happens.
kinda.
This was our vacation.
I'm
Yeah.
I was here for the drinks, honestly.
Oh, thank you very much for your help. I do appreciate
Want
it.
to go get a drink?
Yes.
You're a passenger.
Yeah, you're a passenger. You can get free drinks.
He doesn't
Alright.
have a wristband.
It's my religious duty to encourage you to get a drink.
I'm ready for a conversion.
All right, so with that, you guys will go get some drinks, and later that day, the ship's bell chimes overhead 3 times, signaling that the captain has begun the ceremony.
Be it all who are gathered here, beneath I, Captain Cornwallis Cornswallow, I turn these proceedings now to Cheesy Bree, priestess of Basir.
Now, you are all gathered on the bow of the ship, with some of the pirates even, and several of the people who would be there anyway. The dwarves have all assembled, some of them wearing slings from the ensuing mayhem, and Billy and Lola, an old dwarven couple, are up on the bow of the ship. She's wearing a long, short on anyone else, white dress, and he's wearing his Aloha-style shirt and a pair of cargo shorts. They're holding hands and looking quite cute.
Aw, they're
an
dressed
old-
up for this.
They are dressed up for this. And do you proceed to do the ceremony for them?
I will proceed to do the ceremony
You
for
may
them.
roll me religion, please.
Do.
You may
That's
use your
14?
charisma instead of your wisdom if you so choose.
I mean, they're almost the same. Actually, sure, I'll take charisma. 16.
All right. And so how do you do this? So you do it well. We know that for sure.
I think she'll go through it very casually. She's going to try to get them to feel comfortable and have fun with it. Like do you do vow renewal sort of thing? It's going to be, do you promise to have some good times as long as you want real good times? That kind of chill thing. She's going to try to let them lead as much as she can.
I
'Cause
promise.
It's about them. It's not about cheesy.
Aye, the best of times again for the next 300 years. I give you as many centuries these old bones will have in you, and any other bones you might care to have.
Hopefully a good many still.
Oh, you old scallywag. I'll take those bones and I'll give you one better. I'll see you buried and I'll weep over your grave. But until then, we'll have a raucous good time. I love you.
Woo!
And I love you.
Lifting drinks again.
Now the
Do you
smooching.
accept this terrible beer? Do you accept this terrible beer?
Hey.
Aye.
Well, I now pronounce you ready to get down.
And she's going to kiss him and he is going to pop a leg. And
Cry a little bit.
the seagulls are going to erupt into the air in the place of doves, and in the audience you'll see that you all are assembled there, and one of the pirates is going to lean over and like kind of put his head over on Galatea's shoulder. I always cry at weddings.
Slap them off.
He's gonna fall to the ground, and the camera will slowly pan up from the celebration as you are on your way across the strait again to that great Treeonce concert.
The concert's gonna be freaking rad.
And I think we're gonna call a game there.
Woo! Woo!
So you guys fought shark pirates, you reunited a family, and you
We
performed
got
a
free
ceremony.
sushi.
You got great sushi.
I have a shark head in my bag.
You do. You do. You can make a helmet out of that.
Royalty.
You did. You met with local royalty of Sin Kyrios.
We didn't kill him this time.
You didn't kill any royalty.
I know it's all, you know, it's nice to
Hey,
keep the audience
concept.
on their toes.
It's true. And I got a reference Treeonce, which is all I ever want. Best dryad name ever.
I love it.
All the single trees. All the single trees. Now put
Would
your
it be the
hands
single
up.
branches? So put your leaves up.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
I got you.
Root, 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 root. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Dork Tales. We'll see you in probably a couple weeks, actually. We still doing every 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't have anything
Sounds
better
good.
to do, so we're...
it's in my calendar, so you'd better.
Okay, cool. So we'll see you next time, and it's always Magical in Fandelia. Thank you for tuning in. Like, subscribe, smash any bells that you find, or give those bells to Tom Nook. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.